You got it locked on Rhodium Radio.
Due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, Dr. Dre is in the motherfucking house. So right about now, and I say, yo Steve, are you with me? ICE, are you with me?
Here's a little something about a nigga like me. They never should've let me buy tape from Steve. Ice Cube would like to play dope shit mixed by Dr. Dre. Since I was a youth, I like COMPTON. Now I like the motherfucking Roadium. Buying a tape or two, that's what the hell I do. You don't like Tony A? Well, fuck you, this is a game, and I'm in it. Ice Cube will fuck you up in a minute with a right, left, right, making you sick. And then you see Tony A is on the mix.
Tony A! Tony A! When you're ready, go.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rhodium Radio, episode 240. Episode 240. So we need about 60 more just to hit 300. So the 60 are going to come quick. And not only 60, but I just turned 54, so 60 is around the corner for me. So once again, I want to thank everybody who tuned in on Monday for Drinking with the Wizard. We had a great fucking time. If you guys didn't watch it, make sure you guys check out that episode, Drinking with the Wizard, episode 1. We're going to continue to do that. It's going to be spontaneous. I'm not going to tell anybody when I'm going to do it. Might be a Monday, might be a Tuesday, might be a Friday. You just never know. Saturday, I had the honor and the pleasure of being once again at the To Live and Die in LA. If you guys didn't check out that episode, check it out. It's a 5-hour episode, but there's a lot of people on there that we interviewed. For an example, Yuck Mouth and Sodi, Danny Trejo and his artist, Esteban Oreo, a bunch of people, Migs Whiskey. Had 5 hours to have fun with a bunch of people. It was all love. Like I said on Monday, I waited for one hater. Not one hater showed up. It was all love. I mean, it actually kind of bothered me a little bit, but I just wanted one. But anyways, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and introduce a very special guest. This is somebody that should have been on here actually probably during the pandemic, or if not before. But you know what? The good thing is that they're here. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce Suerte Team.
Hey, what's good, everybody?
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good, bro. Thanks for having me here, man.
Absolutely, man. You know what? Let's talk a little bit about that, because I think you had did like a little video playing around. Tony A, you know, we love the show, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be on there. And that was a long time ago, bro. I think that was...
We're just having fun and shit. But,
yeah.
But I remember you sharing that. And it was... I woke up the next day, I'm like, oh, that's dope as hell. The whole fucking... And ever since then, I've noticed, man, you always showed love. So
absolutely,
appreciate that, man.
And you know what? A lot of people ask me because, like... And I want to make this thing clear. Why did you unfollow me? I was following you. A lot of people don't realize this. So if you're hearing it for the first time, and if you're hearing it for the first time, this is why. This Tony Vision page that I'm on Instagram is actually my 6th page. Yeah. I've never had one page more than a year, because for some reason, every time I hit 12K, 30K, 15K, my pages get deleted. And I know it's somebody just hating, because I've known other guys that their pages got 23K and they get deleted. So many times when I re-follow someone, they think, why did you unfollow me? They don't realize that it's a different page.
Yeah, of course.
So that's it, man. I just had to explain that, because I had somebody today that told me, hey, did you unfollow me? And then I had saw today that you were following me, and I hadn't followed back, but in the previous page,
you were
I
on
was.
the same page.
Yeah, so other than that, man, how are you guys doing? How was the weekend? Let's start with you, man, bro.
Pretty good, man. We actually just got back from Rosarito.
Okay.
So we had a little video shoot out there.
Oh, okay.
We were out there for 2 days.
Okay.
Actually, you want to elaborate on who's actually?
Yeah. One was with Darren Vegas's beat that we made with him, and then another one with Tony G. Yeah. So we they're two dope projects that we've been sitting on for a while, and we didn't know how to like execute them. So we did both at the same time with our homeboy from Michoacan. That's a video guy. So he came out to Rosarito. We did 2 videos in 2
so
days.
We're gonna figure out how to put it out, you know, as far as like how to split it and all that good stuff. We're
Right.
gonna do visuals for them, and then once we figure that out, we're gonna put it out there with the visual, and then we got a few things that we're sitting on, you know, on ourselves, you know, that we just got going on ourselves.
Okay.
And then hopefully we got some collaborations coming up with artists.
But that was the whole weekend. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was the whole weekend. Yeah,
Just fucking working and shit. Yeah, it was dope.
That's good, man. That's good. Because I know, like I said, when the pandemic hit, that's when you had you had posted that video or shot me that video, and I posted it up. And I remember since back then, I wanted to bring you guys on. But I'll tell you what, there was a lot of artists during that time, and it's totally understandable that they canceled or they didn't want to come out because of the pandemic at that time.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and then there were also people that I booked, and they said, yeah, and then they just never showed up.
Someone.
You know, so luckily that I have good friends that I can call and say, hey, man, you want to interview right now?
Through real quick.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's dope, man.
But other than that, man, you know, let me start with this. Suerte Team. I know what Suerte means because I speak Spanish, but why Suerte Team?
Well, honestly, my carnal is the one that started it back when we were like kids and shit. When we started
I was
rapping.
in middle school.
Okay.
The name just came up. Yeah, I just it used to be Suerte Records.
Oh.
So we would just and then eventually we dropped Suerte Records and then Suerte Team. And
like eventually, you know,
Right.
records, you know.
But that's what it was, and it's just I don't know, Suerte Team. You know, I wanted we were already kind of like messing around and stuff, but I wanted a name that like represented us. You know, like Chicanos and shit.
Yeah.
So Spanish and then Suerte Team, and then a lot of people are they call themselves cliques or gangs or this or that, and so posse, and so we like the concept of just team, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the concept of
we each got to put in our part, you know, to create the, you know, to make it happen, exactly.
Okay, and is there any other members of the team?
Originally, when we started, it must have started with like 11 or 12 or so, you know what I'm saying? Like good friends that, I mean, we're still good friends with a lot of them, but just the reality was that me and him were the ones doing the music and so on, you know, so so that's why we're the ones representing it, because we're the ones out there actually working, putting out the work, and you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and now let me ask you guys this: as far as like people may not know, you guys are brothers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just make that clear, because people or fans that may know who you guys are or may not know who you are, you know, would like to know. Now, do you mind introducing yourself as far as your rap name or your real name? Or does it?
It don't matter.
Okay.
I mean, my name's Arturo, and I go by Lucky.
Okay.
And I'm part of the Suerte Team. I'm this fool's brother.
That's right.
All right.
And BG, Edgar, Suerte Team, you know, half and half, you know, half of the team, you know.
Yeah, that'll work, man. Now, how long have you guys? I know you said since middle school. You said, and how long have you been a part of the Suerte Team?
Since I was fucking like 10, 11 years old, man. We've been doing this since I was a kid, and I mean, he's 3 years older than me.
This fool probably started rapping first, you know. I don't know if he remembers, but we used to like kick it in the garage, and first we used to just record like, I don't know if you remember Pocos Pero Locos on the radio. That was like the only time we would get to hear Chicano rap, you know.
Right.
And so I would sit there, kick it, and just record, and then we fucking eventually found a mic, and then songs would come up, and we'd just start changing the lyrics, and you know, it became eventually like, let's write some shit down. And we were kids, you know, but it was fun. And eventually we learned to record ourselves and show it to the people. People were liking it. It was pretty cool.
Okay. Do you guys consider yourself a Chicano rap group? Or Chicano rappers?
I mean, I guess so, man. I mean, shit, we're Chicanos and we're rappers, you know? I mean, but I mean, I don't think that should stop us from going further than anything further than that, you know, what people assume, you know?
Right.
I mean, when we were youngsters, what we came up on was like Little Rob.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of Chicano culture that surrounded us, I guess. You know, we grew up on a lot of Chicano culture.
Okay.
And
I guess we didn't know we're Chicano rappers till we're older and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We're
just
rapping and shit, you know?
Yeah, like, it's what you know what I mean?
Right,
like, you
right.
Know,
and back then, when we were youngsters, everything that when we were kids, like when we first heard of Chicano rap, what they associated a Chicano rap was with like kind of gangster type rapping shit, you know?
Okay.
And we didn't want to be like, you know, in the mix with all that, you know, with the rap, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of wanted, and at the end of the day, we're still Chicanos. Kind of in the same box, you know what I mean? Right. So it's like, we don't mind, man. It doesn't matter to us because it's not gonna stop us or hold us back.
We're
you know?
Chicanos and we rap, you know.
Yeah. I guess, and you know what I mean. I mean, I don't see. I mean, Puerto Rican rapper or whatever that. You know, I don't see a lot of categories. I mean, it's whatever's to us, honestly, because it's not gonna hold us or keep us or take us. It shouldn't matter to us.
You take away from what we're gonna continue.
You had mentioned Pocos Pero Locos, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now, since I started this podcast, I've always asked this question. Yeah. And some people stand 50-50, okay?
Yeah.
I've always asked, do you believe that Pocos Pero Locos helped, or do you believe that Pocos Pero Locos harmed? Some people said, I believe it caused harm. Some people said it helped. I don't know, because I'm going to be straight up with you. I've never listened to it.
My point of view is when I was listening to it, I was a kid. 14, 15, 13,
we were
10.
just enjoying it. We're not like,
it was like we would listen. We were able to listen to like artists that would say some Spanish into exactly on the radio.
That's the stuff we would listen to though, but you know what I mean?
Right.
So
you never hear it on the radio.
So honestly, I don't know deep into if it helped or you know. I'm just telling you about from when I started listening to. After a certain age, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember Pocos Pero Locos anymore being part of, you know, it was just listening to artists, you know, but back in the day, it wasn't like YouTube back then. It was like just on Sundays, you'd hear Pocos and then Art LeBeau after or some shit, you know, like.
Okay.
But yeah. I don't.
And the reason why I asked that is because I found out later that the guys that didn't like it was because they weren't being played. So it kind of gave them a reason to talk bad about it.
Yeah, of course.
But on the other side, you said that you heard it, you were a youngster, and it gave you an opportunity to hear Chicanos that you possibly normally would have never have heard of.
Exactly.
So I think that's the good side of it.
Exactly.
So, and then there's people say, oh, that name Pocos Pero Locos was discrimination. They should have never have used it. And then other people said, no, we use that word. It's part of our code. So one thing I learned about Raza, you're not ever going to make everyone happy.
Exactly, man. And we know that, man. We grew up like that, always on, you know, knowing that you can't make people happy and you just got to keep it moving or whatever, you know?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So now, as far as like shows, I see you post lately. You've been you guys been performing a lot?
When was the last time you performed? A few months ago, huh?
Which one?
I'm not sure. It was.
I don't remember, dude. We were supposed to do a few shows out here in Orange County, but
the last one didn't come through. But usually we just try to do as much shout outs to Out the House Productions, or the ones that usually put us on events for like headliners and whatnot, you know. But that's how we usually
like the
get
major
on.
ones that we've done, like at the Observatory, the Noble, and
you know
that'll work. Man.
Yeah. We just wherever they can put us, you know. And I mean, I don't care if it's bar. Wherever they put us on, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to
the other ones, we just
climb the ladder, dude. You know,
that'll work.
So
where originally are you guys from?
From San Clemente.
San Clemente. Okay, born and raised there?
Yeah, I was born and raised there, but
I was actually born in Santa Rosa.
Okay,
that's in Northern California. That's in Sonoma County.
Okay. Yeah. So now you guys reside here?
No, he's been. He's just born there.
I was just born there. De pasada.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, but yeah. Nah, but we've been here all our lives, man. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like we're like town fools, you know.
And do you guys come from a big family, bro? Like, do you have a lot of brothers and sisters?
It's just three of us. We have an older sister. She's like 35.
Shout out to my sister.
Shout out to my sister.
Michoacan. She's out there in Michoacan.
Junior.
Okay, is that what your family's from?
Yeah, from Michoacan and some in Jalisco. You know.
Okay, what part of Michoacan?
Morelia. My dad's from Morelia, but my mom's from Quiroga.
Okay.
So you guys fuck with carnitas. You guys know about Quiroga. It's like the capital
de las carnitas.
Las carnitas.
Yeah.
You know what? It seems like some of the best food comes in pork, huh?
like
chile de verde. You know chile verde, bro? You know, like I love chile verde, bro, but it's the pork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have a chicken, it's not the same. You know, but yeah, bro, I love it, bro. So now let me ask you guys an interesting question. Did you guys ever go out there and live?
Yeah, we actually lived out there for like about a year, so we went to school out there.
So kinder and second grade. But ever since then, we've been there summer,
every
Christmas,
summer in December, you know, for vacation.
Once we started getting our families, our own family, whatever, you know what I'm saying, we less time, but
pretty much when high school ended, that's when it ended, you know, like.
But I'm actually going there tomorrow and shit.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm leaving tomorrow for like a week or so because I'm off for a little vacation at work and shit. And,
okay.
He's gonna be performing out there. Actually.
I'm gonna do a little set in Morelia, Michoacan, right there. I'm gonna do a set on Saturday. I got a homeboy the one that did the videos.
That came out there. We flew him out.
So I'm gonna do a set out there because they already set me up, and I've been messing with a few people from out there. So
hell yeah.
So it should be dope. I'll post up some stuff. You know, if you guys start following me, Suerte Team, y'all see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have your Instagram up there.
Cool. That's what's up.
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. And you know what? I've been to certain parts of Mexico, but I've never been to Michoacan. But I have a lot of friends that live in the neighborhood that are from Michoacan.
Oh yeah.
So that's dope, man.
It's dope, man. It's dope.
Now, as far as what type of music would you say your family raised you guys with? Obviously, the obvious is Spanish, but name some artists. You know, or maybe other type of
Los
Bukis.
Los Temerarios.
Los Brindis.
Los Brindis. My dad's more like that. And
from the Beatles to fucking oldies, like all kinds of oldies, Mary Wells, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, anything, man. Honest, Brentwood, Ramon Ayala, to Tupac, to, you know what I'm saying?
Banda Mexico.
Yeah. And we kind of just stopped around like the 2006 Dispensa.
Okay. La Sonora Dinamita.
Yeah. All kinds of music, man. We're like, we love all music, you know what I'm saying? You know, after 2006, 7, 8, I don't know, like when we
got a little crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, much love to everyone that does their thing with their music, you know, ain't nobody, you know, but just our liking, you know? Our liking is more of a 2006 back, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
all right.
I mean, no disrespect to nobody, but I mean, you know, because
that's your preference.
Yeah. It's my preference to listen to at my house and whatever.
Okay, like for me, the best era of music for me, in my opinion, is 80s.
80s, okay.
All 80s, bro. So
and maybe I missed out on some of that. Because I would say 90s, but maybe I missed out on some things that might make me think different.
That's probably my second best era.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. When was the first time you heard or encountered or hip-hop rap? You know, I was in 6th grade. Around when was the first time that you could say I was introduced to rap?
I was in elementary school.
Do you remember the song?
Not the song, but I know like Tupac. Like I remember going on field trips. We would walk to like one of our field trips that I can vividly remember was we were going down to the beach.
Okay.
So we were walking from Las Palmas down to the beach right there by the pier, and then we were bumping Tupac, you know, and the teacher made us turn it off.
Right.
They're like, Tupac Amaru Shakur. And that's the first time actually that I heard Tupac Amaru Shakur, like his whole name and shit.
Right.
I just knew him as Tupac. But
okay. And
that's
yourself?
Like one of my memories that I have.
Myself was actually funny. Actually, going to a field trip as well. And I was in 4th grade, and I went to the mission. Some mission. It was like a field trip in like 4th grade. And I remember listening to Eminem. And then the teacher telling me, asking me what you're listening to, and I like turned it off. Like I thought I was in trouble and shit, you know, because it was like that old shit, you know what I mean? I'm 20, I'm about to be 29, so I mean, I listened to it, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it hit me like, oh shit, I'm getting in trouble, you know what I'm saying? But back then, that was like my.
Before that, I don't mean to cut you off, but
you know what?
Molotov? Yeah.
That's
before
crazy.
that, like when we were, you know how we said we were out there in Michoacan for a year.
Yes.
We started listening to Molotov. I don't know
Have
if
you heard of that?
anybody's
No,
ever heard of that. But
It's like I guess they're like a rock Spanish band type shit, but they have rap.
They're the ones that
style.
say, "Don't call me gringo, you fucking beaner."
Really?
But they do all kinds of crazy ass music, but they fucking hard.
Our uncle, my sister's like youngest brother, put us on. Actually, that's crazy to think about, but that's actually our youngest because I was in kindergarten then, and he was in like second grade.
And what was the name of the group again?
Molotov. Yeah. Listen to some of them, like some of the.
Give me the power. You should listen to that one. Give me the power.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of that old music is like.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Around what year was that? Would you say?
It's definitely in the 90s, man.
Now that I'm thinking about, I mean, I was in kinder,
I was like, I don't even. 90s. I was like around anywhere between like 6 and like. How old are you when you're in second grade? I don't know.
7 or 8, but you know. But so like, yeah, we were kids, time, man. You know? Like early, I guess 90s. Yeah, was a. That's crazy. Well, right when he thought about it, I was like, yeah.
Fucking Molotov out of Mexico and shit. Encontró el machete. Actually,
yeah, I heard of them. Yeah.
Quinto Sol and.
That's crazy. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, man.
Okay, now let me ask you guys this: are you guys a fan of East Coast rap?
Yeah, I mean, I mean.
Okay, let me start with you. Give me possibly top 5 East Coast rappers or groups. It could be rapper or a group.
I mean, for sure, Nas.
Okay.
That's like, you know, that's for sure Nas. It's the East Coast. It's the, I'll put Fat Joe on the list. Shout out to Fat Joe.
Okay.
It's the, Biggie. Sheesh, Biggie. Like Guru and fucking what's that fool's name? The
Big L.
Big L. That fool.
Okay, Big L. All right, that's 5.
Star, you know?
Hey, give me your 5 if you have
That's basically the same shit with me, dude.
Okay.
We grew up, we listened.
Gangstar.
You know, same thing,
All
man.
spitters.
Back and back, you know, honestly.
Okay. Okay, now starting with you.
Mob Deep as well. You could add that in there.
Okay.
But other than that, I mean, yeah, I'm not too deep in there. But
I guess 50 Cent, right? 50 Cent's from
there. Yeah, we had some old, we grew up on some old 50 Cent.
We were still young when 50 Cent was coming up. Get Rich or Die Trying, that shit was hard.
Okay, now you're starting with your top 5 West Coast artists or groups.
West Coast, Cycle Round for sure is right there. West Coast, damn. When you think about it, you start to like,
shit,
for sure, I fuck with all of the, like, when I think of Dog Pound, I include like Snoop Dogg and all of the, Corrupt, Daz, all of them. E40 for sure, that fool raised me. I don't know if you heard that Bad Motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you heard that new jam?
Yeah.
You heard that ending?
No,
the ending of the song where he's like,
you taught me more than my dad.
Like all that shit, man, that shit's powerful. Because I remember, you know, as a youngster listening to him, and it's
understanding what they're talking about,
like raising you and on some real note, like you know. So E40 for sure's got to be on there, and
Too Short,
man, Too Short, E40, Easy E.
So would you say? Okay, now if I were to ask you if
for all the West Coast.
Yeah, all the West Coast.
Yeah. Honestly, I gotta put Little Rob up there because he raised me as well.
Well, hold on, we're gonna get to the Chicanos.
Okay.
Okay, but let me ask you this: if you had a top West Coast rapper, like this is my dude. Most people would say Tupac. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: do you have one? I know you kind of lean towards E40.
I mean, even E40 says only people I listen to is E40 and Pac. You know, like fucking. I mean, but both of them are hard ass fools. But I mean, honestly, like they're relevant and they keep teaching you game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Although it's recycled and shit, like they're gaming people up, and I mean that's strong, man. It's powerful.
What about yourself? Do you have one?
So I mean, I'm kind of like there with this for like where it's like I have and like I grew up on a lot of Little Rob, you know.
Okay.
That was my middle school. That was like those are like soundtracks to your life, you know what I mean?
Right.
Those just bring you back and but that's the old music, you know what I mean?
Right.
And as far as like what's relevant and what I continue to listen and consistently look out for, like E40, like that feels like
okay.
Because he stays relevant. Yeah.
That'll work.
I mean, sometimes I'll hear some
it's
shit.
just a lot of game, you know? He's
I'll hear like music of E40, like he'll be featured on certain music, and then I'll wait just to his verse to hear the song because I'll be like, okay, E40. That's dope. You know, but the rest of the song will be, you know, but anyways, yeah.
Okay, top 5 Chicano rappers.
For sure, Little Rob, Shadow, who else? Shadow. I've been getting a lot into Night Owl.
Okay.
I mean, he raised me too, you know.
Well, you gotta give him his flowers, bro.
Like I gotta give the respects where they're due, you know. Like
of course.
Like Night Owl and Little One, Shadow, Little Rob.
low profile, like a
like
lot
low
of.
profile.
I mean, a lot of like the Mr. Sancho,
the Mr.
Silencer,
the
like,
Khalifa Thugs, all that, man. Like all that. I'm just thinking, all that kind of. I mean,
okay.
I feel like they all land right there. I can't put them all one above the other because they all just right there.
Right. That's a lot of San Diego rappers.
Yeah, a lot of San Diego rappers.
I don't know if it has anything to do that we're closer to down there. I don't, you know what I mean? Or that music just got to us,
if it's good, it's good.
But like,
if it's good, it's
at
good.
The time, or maybe at the time it was when they were banging. When we were really getting into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
see, I'm sorry, bro. It's just like the way you mentioned, guys. Little Rob, you guys mentioned Little One, Shadow, Night Owl. Around what year would you say they were? Late 90s, early 2000s?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Late 90s, I'll tell you the guys that I was working with, and I think this group was the one popping here in LA, and then I think it possibly could have transferred over to San Diego.
Right.
Because here it was Slow Pain, rest in peace.
I do.
Of course, it was Frost, AOT.
I bumped some ALT.
Yeah, Nino Brown. And then there was a girl in JV.
I'm not sure I recognize that.
Yeah, she had a song called "The Neighborhood Queen."
Maybe if I heard it, yes. I'm more of like,
So there was a lot of Chicano rappers out here. My boys, they had a group called Lawless from out here.
Proper
Those. Yeah. So there was a lot during the 90s and late 90s, and then I think possibly it just transferred or switched over to kind of like where San Diego might have taken over in a sense.
Maybe trip out. Yeah. And I do remember also IE, Lil Sicko also. I don't know if you heard of Lil Sicko. Like
I heard the name. I'm not familiar with
music. I remember Lil Blackie did a lot of things with them back then, and and I remember that was one of the first times I heard Orange County on the song,
Actually, West Side Cartel, no.
West Side, I don't know if you heard of West Side Cartel. Those guys also, like when we were youngsters, raised as well, like that music, like it was like straight guys from Orange County, Anaheim, and then they were called West Side Cartel. A bunch of fools from that area just got together and just blew up and made a bunch of noise, It was dope, man.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and I want you to answer first, and you tell me if you thought the same thing or who you thought when I asked this question. Okay.
Come on.
Okay, when people think of basketball, who the greatest of all time? Who comes to mind?
For me, Kobe.
Okay, Kobe. Okay, who would you say? Who was the first person that came to your mind?
I mean,
let's not make it be just drop one name.
People think Michael Jordan and shit.
Okay, at least that's the popular vote, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. The popular vote.
Popular vote, Michael Jordan. Not to me. I grew up on Kobe and shit.
No, but for me, I said Kobe just because I've watched. Like when I watched the Lakers, it was Kobe, Shaq, it was that team. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. But just the popular vote is all I'm asking. Let's put our feelings to the side.
All right. So he's about to say Kobe. I say Jordan.
Okay, Jordan. Okay. When you think of golf,
I don't know anybody other than Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, right? That's the popular vote.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. When I say, I'm gonna you go first. When I say boxing, who comes to mind? The greatest?
Canelo right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Canelo. See, my age. For some reason, because this guy used to always say, I'm the greatest of all time, I would say Muhammad Ali. Now, is he the greatest? No, but that's the most popular vote.
At the moment.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So now, if I say the greatest football player of all time, who would you guys say?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Shit, fool. I don't know anybody. I don't follow football.
Okay.
Gary Payne, because some shit with Gary Payne, right?
Baseball.
Fuck. I don't watch baseball.
I'd probably say Fernando Valenzuela. That's the first thing that came to my mind. The Dodgers pitcher.
I don't know any fucking baseball
names.
That's crazy.
Now, here's the question that I'm going to ask you first. When I say this, who is the first person that comes to your mind? Okay? Chicano rap.
Little Ron.
Same. See, now that's what I wanted to get down to. When people think Chicano rap, who would you say is the face of Chicano rap? You guys pretty much just gave it to me.
Yeah.
Okay? Because here's what people have submitted in the past. People have always said Frost, and this is not in no order. Frost, people have said Night Owl. People have said
Shadow, Little
no, hold on. I'm telling you what the fans said.
Oh, okay.
Frost, Little Rob, Proper Dos, which is Frank V. Night Owl, Toker from Brownside.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, and there was one more. People said Conejo. Okay. People, and those are the 6 popular votes. Now, these are all well deserved. I don't know.
Of course.
You know,
Man.
I don't know
They
which
did their
one.
shit.
So that's why I asked now when I say Chicano rap, who was the first? Oh, you guys said Little Rob, and the majority of the time it is Little Rob that people say. So,
but I mean, yeah, but like everybody you named though,
right?
Fuck, man, they all put in their work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Right.
It's and if your liking as well could also, you know what I mean? Like it could matter as well. You know what I mean? Like who you feel towards more.
When
you know?
grow up too, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's when we were.
Right.
That's who we grew up.
Okay,
yeah.
right now, who is probably, and tell me the first person that comes to your mind. Now, I'm not saying the best, but who is the most popular rapper in the world right now?
Popular rapper in the world.
The most popular rapper in the world.
Probably like the Migos and shit, right?
Oh, don't ask me.
No, I'm saying
asking
like
you.
the Migos. That's the only person I.
Okay,
I
but
don't
you-
listen to. I don't know
Go
any
ahead.
of their music, but
Okay.
Oh, Drake. I mean, fools like that, you know, shit that we don't
Yeah,
listen to,
it's
but we
just-
know that they're like the, you know, like the.
You know-
You don't think about shit like that, really.
Like, I'm going to tell you right now who is the most popular rapper in the world right now. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, and good, man, because he's fucking bent. And he
He's
don't
been
stop
bumping
hustling.
too, that's funny.
And he don't stop hustling, man.
He don't stop hustling. He has Corona commercial, everything, bro.
Dope.
He just opened up his own store, and that's what I mean. He's the most popular
I saw a dope
rapper
lighter
in the
commercial.
world right
of
now.
his, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like he's
right now
like,
he's on fire, dog.
So, see, you guys weren't ready for my questions, bro.
yeah.
Man,
Hell no.
it's get fucked.
Okay, I got more. Anyways,
That's right.
we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break, and we'll be right back. So, once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know the Suerte Team's in the motherfucking building, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Hopefully, these guys are ready for my other questions.
Shit, hope so.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Cap G. Subscribe to Rhodium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is King T chilling on Rhodium Radio. Tune in, subscribe every Sunday and Wednesday. Fucking with my man Tony A, the Wizard.
West up, this Lazy Dub, and you're tuned in to Rhodium Radio right here with Tony A. the Wizard on every Sunday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Make sure you like and subscribe that.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm right here, Local Negro, Tony A, Rhodium Radio. Tune in.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy MTO right here with Tony A. the Wizard on Rhodium Radio. Make sure you like and subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
What's up, everybody? It's your homegirl Lovely, and I'm right here at Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony E. the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe and check him out every Sunday and Wednesday.
It's Nina Beretta with Rhodium Radio and Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in Sundays and Wednesdays. Like and subscribe.
What's up, everybody? This is a Puppet Master chilling with El Triste. Follow and subscribe to Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rashidi Harper, director, executive producer from Hip Hop Uncovered, and I'm here at the Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Coming at you live through the harbor area, you got MC Pancho, the #1 Sancho, and you're checking out Rhodium Radio with my man Tony A. the Wizard. Check it out.
What's up? This is Ronan Gray. You're watching Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday and Sunday.
What up? This is Mr. D over at Rhodium Radio with my homeboy Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
What's up, y'all? This Uncle Spliff, man, from Spliff DTV. Y'all need to tune in every Sunday and Wednesday to Rhodium Radio with my homie, Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, you're tapping in with the Steel City Hustlers.
This is Rhodium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard.
Motherfucking legend. Make sure you fucking like, subscribe, share, do all that shit. You know what's happening.
Yo, it's your boy Troublesome Man, TM Gang live in full effect here at Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. You know what it is, boy.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Ernie G in the place to be. I'm chilling here at Rhodium Radio with my homeboy Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard. Vatos Locos forever.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Young Hype here at Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure y'all subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio episode 240. We're going to go ahead and jump right back into it with Suerte Team. How you guys doing, bro? You guys enjoying yourself, man?
Thanks for having me, bro.
You know what? Now, let me ask you guys this. Let me start with you, Edgar. How did you hear of Roadium Radio, bro?
Shit, how did I? I'm not even sure, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But after,
because I know you've been watching for a minute.
For years now, but ever since I started watching it, it was like the same. You're doing the same thing. You're pushing the same thing.
Right.
Trying to get the Raza out there, man, and that's what I'm with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to our turn. You know, trying to do our part. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
What about yourself? Do you remember?
Me, honestly, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I think you popped up on YouTube. Just you just I don't know if if you know,
right.
But on YouTube. And just like clicked on it, you know, fucking just navigating on YouTube. You click something, like, oh shit, fucking then levas. Keep watch another one.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay, and if any, what would you say was your favorite interview, if any of them?
Honestly, I mean, shit, man. And ever since I started watching you, I've been putting a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? Every person that knew that I was going to be on tonight, they're like, oh, you're going to be on that show that you watch? I'm like, yeah, dog. Yeah, man, that's what's up. But some of the best interviews that I watched were probably Night Owls, because it was like people were waiting for something like that, you know, somebody to speak on some stuff. And that was probably one of the best ones, to be honest.
What about yourself?
There's a lot of them, man, but one that just really stands out is I like the Frank Nitty one. That shit was
okay.
Oh yeah,
cool,
Frank Nitty one was dope. He spoke about a lot of black
you had a lot of good ones, you know. Like but
you
just
have
off
a
the
lot.
top of my head, that one, dude.
Yeah.
You know, let me share with you guys about the Night Owl one, okay?
Yeah.
And why that was very interesting to me, because I've been knowing Night Owl since like 1994. Some people know that, some people may not know that, okay? And I've only met Night Owl twice. Wow. Even though we've kept in contact throughout the years over the phone, we've always had a good relationship over the phone, you know? I met him one time in person, and then the second time was the day that I interviewed him, okay?
I saw that.
But we've always, like I said, kept in contact. He was very reluctant to do the interview, but my whole thing was this. When I started this podcast, I wanted to not only shine light on Raza, but I wanted to bring those, if you will, Chicano rap legends that people, like you guys say.
Consider, pues, like.
Well, no, he raised us, Tapatio. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I did, I said, where are these interviews? Why aren't these people getting their flowers? Why aren't these people, you know, getting their clout, you know, getting their shine?
Exactly.
So I said, you know, I want you to do this, man. You know, and then he was like, okay, let's do it. And then I had asked him, would you consider speaking on that Spanky Loco situation? You know,
I saw that.
Yeah, and he was like, you know what? I've never really spoke on it, but let's go ahead and do it so that way we can kind of put that to the side. But I really enjoyed that interview with him, man. You know, I really did. You know, may he rest in peace now. I couldn't believe that when I shared my condolences here on Roadium Radio when he passed away, there were people that were upset because I shared my condolences.
Yeah, and I know, and I'm sure it has to do with whatever had going on in the past.
Yeah,
but it's nobody's not, you know, ain't nobody nothing to speak on. Nobody's pedo, man.
Besides,
you know what I'm saying?
If you don't know, you know, I mean, not everybody, but some of us have lost friends and wouldn't talk and shit.
And sometimes it takes shit like that to
like,
fucking
fuck,
see
we
shit,
didn't talk
man.
over some dumbass shit, doggy, and this will probably needed me or this or that
right.
or that or this.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
right.
Yeah. So I mean, we're growing and man, the fucking up to be like
to speak on things.
Yeah, you know? And then I reached out to Shadow. He agreed, and then I reached out to Little One. So I was really trying to get artists that I know raised a lot of, like I said, people like yourselves on their music, and now giving them a platform so that people can see, like, wow, that's my artist. Where I got that idea was from one day I heard LL Cool J live on Power 106, okay? And in my mind, since I'm a very visual person, I wanted to see it. I just didn't want to hear it. I wanted to see it. So my whole thing is I'm going to give people visuals. You know, because people like to see, you know, is this guy in shape today? You know, how does this guy look? You know, is that really him?
Yeah, right,
you know, so, but yeah, man, we made it happen. So I don't know if I have a favorite one, but there's a lot of them that do stand out to me. Like one of them is when I interviewed Tony G.
That one was dope as shit.
You
I
know?
remember seeing Clever's interview too.
Oh,
we fuck with Clever, Token's brother hard, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clever.
Right.
We saw that one. We seen a lot, man. You know, throughout this time. You know, and we don't always get to see the whole
you
thing,
got variety,
but
you know, you bring a lot to the table. You're like, we also get to learn. You know what I mean? We
Right.
from fucking watching and shit, because
that's the game.
Yeah, man.
All good, man. Okay, so like now, I know you said earlier that there was about 11 or somewhere around there that was a part of Suerte Team, and then even you guys are still homies and everything, but now it's just you two. When did it become you two?
It used to be 3 of us for the last maybe 7 years.
Okay.
Up until about 3 years or so.
And all 3 of you guys were rappers?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
rappers, but the whole time it's been me and my carnal from 11, you know, and shout out to all my homeboys from the Suerte Team, you know, we're still homies and shit, but like they all know, we all know.
Not everybody want, you know, it's
the music part, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do music, you don't just kick it. You know what I'm saying? So
not
it's
just
like
what you see on videos, and it's not just like the fucking outcome, you know. It's the work and everything in between.
Like I say, it's not the idea of it; it's the reality of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
People fall in love with the idea of things, you know.
Right.
But when it comes down to like putting the fucking footwork, it just Some people
it's
don't
different,
have it.
man. They don't want to do it.
So it's been what, about how many years you said together? Just you two?
Just you two for like now 3 years or so, 2 or 3 years.
Like about 3.
And I mean, honestly, it's good that it happened now, better than later. That's how I look at it. Mad love to the homies, like I always said. But like I said, business is business, and I'd rather happen this now than 20 years from now when we're trying to do something different, trying to move forward or whatever. And then
Did you guys switch up the sound, or did you guys just keep the same style of music that you guys were doing when it became just you two?
No, it was just the homeboy decided to take a different path in life.
Okay.
And that was that, you know.
Yeah.
Our music is just since
feel like we've always just
been kind of growing and shit from what I feel.
Okay.
Like we just been growing and
elaborating and trying to add what we learn, and you know, we're not, I don't think we're stuck in one style, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So sometimes we don't even realize people are like, oh, I'm that trap beat. We're like, oh shit.
Oh, that's a trap beat? Oh, I
that's
didn't even know that's a trap
what's
beat.
up.
We just thought the
You know,
beat was dope
like-
as fuck, you know? We're
Right.
like, we don't even know what's
Just-
what. We just fucking like to rap and put out good music and try, you know?
Yeah, like
we
didn't really go to school for this or anything. We're like self-taught, you know? The way we started was like, I used to have a Toshiba laptop.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever dealt with it, but like it had like a little sound thing where it would record for 30 seconds.
Right.
And then
60 seconds.
something like that,
Some
right?
more,
But
some
you had to like wait for it, like you know, we're like wait for it so that we wouldn't so we could continue to rap, you know? So
Right.
anyways, man. And we just know what we know, and we try to apply what we know and just continue to grow, and you know, but we're not trying to stay stuck in a little box, you know. We're open to to work with everyone, you know.
Now, since you guys have been together for 3 years, as far as just you two, what projects have you guys released? Is there albums or just singles or EPs?
Yeah, there's some, I guess you call them EPs that are they're on all platforms, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, they're everywhere, they're Spotify. If you just look up Suerte Team, we got a bunch of projects on there. You know, I know that...
to answer the question, Wake 'Em Up was one of the most recent ones. And then I think before that one, we had game related. You know, but that's still involved. You know, that's music that we had from, you know.
Yeah, but we got a bunch of music that's sitting there.
But we're sitting on a lot of stuff, and we're just trying to figure out how to put it out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just getting organized, you know, because
Okay.
we also got merch going on too, you know.
Okay, yeah, you were telling me. Now, as far as, again, so is there albums or is it mostly just EPs of you two together?
EPs.
Okay. Like, how many EPs would you say?
At least 5.
Okay, at least 5 within 3 years that you guys possibly have been together, correct?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, now
and we got like a bunch of more music that's sitting there that we just haven't had.
Right.
Because it's got everything costs money as well.
Of
so
course.
you gotta mix, master, and we do some of it. But there's some
as we
things
learn, we're also learning to invest in just, you know what I mean,
Right.
in ourselves. It's just that's what it is. It's just a process, you know. You
Okay,
can't
and as far as production, who does the production? Do you guys have different varieties of producers?
all kinds. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Shout
And-
out to Underground Chemist and Chase. I'm sure you heard of Underground Chemist
Yes.
before. We've gotten a few beats and some mix and masters from him. And
Darren Vegas, Tony G.
Darren Vegas, Tony G. We got some mix and masters from them. And I mean, that's pretty much, the biggest ones that we can think of right now. Yeah, man.
Are you guys open to work with different producers as well?
Of course.
Of course.
Okay, and where can they reach you? Just pretty much through your Instagram?
Instagram, Suerte Team 949 BG.
Suerte Team Lucky 949.
YouTube.
Good Vibes 949.
At yahoo.com. That's my email. You can hit me up if you want to do projects, you want to work on stuff. But
Some
yeah.
beats.
And if you want merch, we go 1920 _ apparel. You can look up our merch, you know, you can find all kinds of stuff, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work. Now, if somebody wanted to book you guys for a show, same thing.
Same
Just
Same thing.
Get us on our Instagram,
Okay.
email, everything right there.
And
We'll
what
respond.
about as far as management? Do you guys have management?
We manage ourselves as of
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Kind of do it. We kind of try to do it all, you know.
Yeah,
Try
we-
to keep it. We don't know it all, you know, but we,
Right.
we do what we can.
But we do it all.
You know, we learning this shit. We solitos, you know.
That'll work, man. That'll work. Now let me ask you guys this, because usually when there's like a dual group, we have the songs are always together. Is there any songs that people can hear where it's just possibly just you,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
just possibly just you?
Yep. And that's the shit, you know, because
we understand, you know, that eventually, like as if we
as you
continue
grow,
to be
people,
successful,
exactly.
everyone's gonna want to do their own shit. You know
No,
what I
and
mean?
not just
But-
that, but there might be other artists that might just want to fuck with my carnal, might
or
want to fuck
vice
with just
versa,
me.
you know?
Exactly.
And we gotta be okay with that. It can't be like in our feelings and shit.
Yeah, you know, it's
'Cause that's
business,
bad, you know?
and you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's obviously projects that we both want to be part of, just like this interview. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's other things that we don't mind, you know, breaking off fucking a piece of the Suerte Team
We
so they
get
can
it,
get
you
a
know?
taste of it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not blind to shit.
To the
you know?
business. Yeah.
You know, as far as like guys, like you know, some of the San Diego rappers you guys mentioned,
Simone.
have you guys ever reached out to any of them to do songs with them?
Not at the moment.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Who are some that if you could, you know, do collabs with, who would those guys be?
San Diego rappers?
It doesn't matter.
For sure, Diablo from San Diego. One
Diablo,
person I didn't
that
mention
was
from
Mexico,
earlier.
too. That was from Mexico.
Okay,
and
well,
shit.
South
But
San
yeah,
Diego.
Diablo, C4, that was brothers. Diablo and C4. those are
Honestly,
fucking hard,
man,
too.
in general, like, are you asking who I would like to
honestly, like top of the list for me, just to say somebody, I would say Little Rock, man. Like that's always like
E40.
I would put that on my list too.
Shit, man, I'm down to do music with anybody. I mean, this is like, we're just trying to do our part to grow the ladder. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't mind working with other individuals. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's part of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We love
yeah.
it. You know, you gotta love it to actually to be in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna fall off eventually. You know what I'm saying?
And you guys still get nervous when you guys perform?
Everything. You know, even rolling up here, fucking. He gets some type of.
I always start gagging and shit. I always start like, and fucking. I gotta always have my water, you know. But
yeah, but as soon as that
we're ready
motherfucker,
though. We're ready.
Yeah,
and shit,
as soon
you
as
know,
that
we're
beat
always
rolls
ready.
on, homie, and anybody that's seen us perform knows,
that
you know.
energy that we put out, honestly, not por just to talk and shit, but the people that have seen us perform, we put on a fucking cool little set, you know.
That's dope, man.
Because that's what we do. That's what we love. And
We
we feel what we're
we
saying.
understand
You know what I'm saying?
that we're in entertainment, and that we're not like up there to try to fucking display our new shit if
Right.
they ain't gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's a show. People don't and we understand too. Like, you know, as openers, people ain't out there to go see us. You know, unless it's people that know you and people that fuck with you or whatever, right? So you gotta fucking win that audience. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. I'm glad you said that.
And we work for that shit. We work for it.
We throw fucking shirts, joints. We fucking we're like, what's cracking? Y'all came to party and shit or what? You know,
Right.
they're out to get entertained. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And we
shit.
make a lot of people's nights like that. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta understand, like people might, like when we open up for big artists or whatever, you know, it's dope as fuck, you know. But to us, it's like giving a great performance. You know what I mean? That's more important to us. Dog. And those people that, you know, they want to see a certain artist, we might have made their night by just giving them a free shirt, paying attention to them, or, you know what I'm saying? So to us, that's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking doing more than we're doing more than just the fucking rapping up there. You know?
You know, and I'm glad you guys have that attitude, man, because it is much needed, and I'll tell you why. Because I've known several rappers that because they may have a huge following on Instagram, nobody shows up to their shows, and I've been there. Okay, and se agüitan, you know, they get a little down on themselves, and then they pretty much go out there and they fuck their show. Let me go give a bullshit show because nobody showed up. Well, you know what? Maybe you were expecting 400 to 500 people in this club, and you only got maybe 30. But you have to go give those 30 the best show, bro.
It don't matter if it's 2 or fucking 1,000, man. Right. And we've done that. We've been at events where it's 2 people
plenty of those,
or a few thousand, and we do the same shit, man. You see us sweating bullets, and like I said, anybody that's been to our sets, you know what I'm saying? They know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? What we do, you know what I mean? So,
and you know what? It's always better to start from the bottom because you can't go no lower. You could just go up.
That's some real ass shit, man.
Okay, now
I'm telling you from the bottom.
Yes,
that's some real ass shit, man. Every step up is feeding, man.
Now, let me tell you why. Okay, and there's artists probably listening or are going to be listening to this, and if the shoe fits, then wear it. And I'm gonna tell you why. I've been on the big stage, bro, where it's up 17,000, 14,000, 7,000, big stadiums. Okay,
hell yeah.
I've been blessed and fortunate. Now, was it always like that? No. Okay, everybody starts at the bottom. But I've known big name artists that find a certain rapper and they just all of a sudden, because he can rap, they produce him, they start dropping music out on him, and they start taking him on tour. So his first show is 17,000 people. Yeah. He's never experienced the 3 people, the 4 people.
Bar shows.
Yeah, bar shows. Never experienced that.
People, interactions and shit.
Here's what happens to these people that go from no show to 14,000, 7,000, they start getting cocky, big-headed, like if somehow they earned it, okay? You didn't earn shit.
Palabra.
Now, here's what happens. This big artist all of a sudden gets tired of this big-headed kid, drops him, okay? Nobody wants to pick this guy up because this guy was only fucking with them and they didn't think he was that good anyways. This guy, and I say this because I've known multiple rappers like this. They fall off, they become drunks, they almost act like they failed in life. I've even encouraged this one guy. It's like, look, bro, this guy took you to China, took you to Japan, this guy took you to Hawaii. He took you everywhere. You didn't make not one connection.
Damn.
But you know what it was?
They were just fucking
ego, man.
That's what it was.
They were just living the moment, bro.
They were living the moment. So when he got dropped, he didn't know how to pick himself up. So I told him like this, I can get you a show, bro, but I can't tell you how many people are going to be there. When he walked in and saw those 25 people there, he fucking left and got mad that I even took him there.
Yeah. Disrespectful.
You know, and here's my thing. How do you deal with people like that? You know what? You can't anymore.
Yeah, really, dog.
You can't,
bro.
Shit.
Yeah. That's some real ass shit, man.
It's true, bro. And that's why I feel, I'm thankful that you guys are being transparent with you guys' stories. Because sometimes people show up and you know what? Like you said earlier, maybe they're not there to see us, but I'm trying to win that people.
Exactly. We see that opportunity. We're like, I don't mind. There's going to be like fucking 1,000 motherfuckers out there. We'll be like,
you know what?
They're going to fucking know who the fuck we are by the end of the night. You know? Like, we're going there like that.
By the end of the night, when you got people really going up to you, trying to manage us, trying to fucking
people gone up to us
do production, trying to do beats for us, trying to do songs with us, and you're like, all right, cool, man. Because I guess we're doing our part, man.
Yes, you're doing your part. I know 2 dudes that don't know each other, but got taken up by big rappers all over the world, like within a year. Their head was this big when that rapper decided to fuck this dude, you know? These 2 guys, and I know because these guys were personal friends of mine, had to check themselves into a mental ward because they lost it.
Wow.
From the rap game. Think about that. Can you imagine being in a mental ward and somebody asks you, what are you doing here? Rap?
Rap
hey, man. Shit to me, though. You think twice before entering the rap.
I know. I know. You know, because they live in the moment, and I always tell everyone, and I'm going to encourage you guys, make connections, bro.
Hell yeah, of course.
You could take somebody's number down, and you never know who they may be.
what it's gonna be used for.
Yes.
Simon, exactly.
Eventually, for it's happening.
Right.
Shit, his uncle might know how to do windows. You know what I mean? And you might fucking need windows next week. You know what I mean? Shit, homie, for real, man.
Imagine meeting somebody after a show, he takes your number down, and somebody says, "Ese cabrón knows nadie." He's nothing. Next year, this guy fucking wins the lottery, becomes a promoter, and he's the biggest promoter nationwide, and decides to take you guys on tour.
Simone, exactly.
Right, yeah, no,
You just never know, bro.
Yeah, I know. We've been in situations where we gotta fucking like kick it, dude, because of situations where it's like people don't come through and it makes us look bad, and now we gotta pay the fucking consequences, and we're just like fucking all hot because we're ready to do a show or we're ready to, like, you know what I mean? So like we understand a lot of that shit, dog, and like all we've ever
the business part.
the business aspect of a lot of the rap game, I guess, you know.
Right.
We've always just kind of said like we just need that little fucking.
That
That someone
push.
that fucking, you know what I mean? That someone that's gonna
Together's
give us
where
that
we
little
are,
push
because
we work, dog. You know what I'm saying? We fucking work.
That's good, man. And whatever you guys get, you guys deserve it because you guys are putting that good energy out there, man. Keep putting good music out there, you know. And let me tell you something. Continue to work the crowd. I always tell people, you know how they say there's 4 elements to hip hop. There's graffiti, there's DJing, there's MCing, and then there's breakdancing. Okay, popping, whatever. I like to say there's 4 elements, bro, to winning como se dice, a subscriber, a follower, a fan.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
It's and this is in no order. This is just but all 4 of them. Good music, number 1. Good shows, good videos, and good interviews. Because with one of those, you're gonna win somebody over, bro.
That's right.
You know. Now I'm gonna share with you, and people already know my story. I never liked E40. I mean, I used to think.
I heard that story.
Yeah,
I used to.
That's hilarious, dog.
I used to think E40 was whack as hell.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you.
Because of the way he rapped away.
Yeah, I was just like, who in the hell's this gibberish ass motherfucker?
Yeah, man, it's vato. Get on beat.
So-
Kind of how I probably think of newer artists and shit.
So here's what happened. I heard his music, I didn't like it. I saw his videos, I didn't like it. I saw an interview, Me Cayó Gordo. I was like, I don't like this guy. So here's how he won me over. I saw him perform. And he brought that energy, bro. And it's very important that when you perform, you bring that fucking energy. When that crowd is dead, wake them up. Okay? Right. I saw him perform, and after the show, I went up to him and I shared with that story with him. Damn. Okay? And
how long ago was that?
Fuck, just like 99, bro.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, and you know what I told him? I said, you know what, dude? You just gained a fan. And he was like, for sure, pimping. And I was like,
that's right.
Well, yeah, dude. That's what it was, you know? I want to say it was either 99 or like somewhere between 99 and 2000, somewhere around there, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. Yeah. So,
that's freedom, man.
So those 4 ways, videos, music, interviews, performing.
That's dope.
That's how you win fans, bro. People just think I'll just put up a post on Instagram and people will like it and that's it.
Yeah, man.
That shit doesn't equal nothing, bro.
Yeah, man. You could do that all day, man. It's just, yeah.
Okay, now, 2022, bro, what can people expect from Suerte Team?
For sure, we got some, like I said, Tony G, Darren Vegas. We got 2 new music videos dropping within the next month and a half. Hopefully we get a few more shows.
Set that up, and then we got, like we were saying earlier, we got the music that we're sitting on, but we gotta.
We'll drop 1 or 2 projects by the end of the year, man. Like, you know, it's just on us, basically.
We gotta take care of
timing and life, you know.
Right, exactly. Right. Okay. And I know tomorrow you'll be in Chicano. You'll be performing over there as well.
On Saturday.
Saturday. Any shows locally?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
And at the moment, the reason why I'm staying away from shows is because a lot of the shows we do is you got to sell tickets and whatnot.
You got to start making sense and shit.
And it's got it's got to make sense. So
it's like,
so if it's a big event, I'm down with it. If it's not, then I can literally perform at any other spot, and I'll probably get the same amount of love and feedback. So
and meet as many people and shit, and like it's there's a lot to it. But yeah, those are just a few things.
But we're just trying to play it smart, you know what I'm saying? Right. Because time is everything, man. You know.
You said sell tickets. What do you mean by that?
Like, in order to sell, to perform usually certain
promoters
sets, you got to sell for a promoter, and you get paid off of each ticket you sell. But you got to sell a certain amount of tickets. So you sell a
It's
certain
like
amount.
a popularity contest, man.
Yeah. So whoever sells the most gets a higher set. You know what I'm saying? Like
and a lot of times, like you were saying, like people are used to the likes and all that shit.
No, and a lot of times, the people that are like right about to open up are whack as fuck.
Yeah.
You get me? Just because
Straight
they're
up.
able to sell tickets or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's the game, man. You just gotta fucking play
with
around it, roll, do your thing.
You know what's crazy, bro? Because coming up in the 90s, I've never heard of that, dude.
That's crazy, right?
I didn't hear about it until I started interviewing people like, oh, pay for play. Now, the fuck is that?
Yeah,
oh,
that's
you gotta sell
basically what it
tickets.
is.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, what do you mean sell tickets? You mean that fucking promoter can't sell out that club?
Exactly, bro.
You know, if
and
you-
that's that goes to my same point where we'll go to an event and you expect the event since there's a fucking headliner. Like
we'll do a Baby Bash MC Magic Little Rob one.
Those are always sold out.
Those are always sold out.
But like there's other headliners, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say the names, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But there's headliners that won't sell out the fucking the venue.
Yeah.
But you're busting your ass slaying tickets and shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's an opportunity, you know what I mean? 'Cause,
And not even maybe a third of the place is full, and you just worked your fucking ass off, and a third of that is basically the artist or the artist's homies or what the fuck not, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather pull up to where my homeboy 2 blocks down is DJing. It's fucking full of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He gives me the mic and I rock it. And I
Right.
just basically did a whole set for 100 motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of fucking doing all that extra bullshit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where that's what I meant when I meant like we're trying to play it smart. Like we know what artists are gonna fucking sell out.
Right.
And we don't have to do it.
we've already done the work, you know what I mean?
We've been
we
doing
know
it for
what it takes. We know what it fucking and like if it doesn't make sense, we're not gonna fucking do it. You know, like at
Right.
this point. You know
And
what
at
I mean?
this
Like,
point, we feel like we
because
should be
they-
getting paid because
also there's other opportunities as well. As he was saying, other because if that's our only opportunity, dog. Well, you know, we can't say no to with the only opportunity that we get. You know what I mean?
Right.
because we get paid off of the ticket sales we make. But I feel like we're at the point right now where we should be just getting paid for fucking pulling up and doing our
putting on
thing
a show,
because
dog.
we're entertaining the fucking crowd.
If you
know
don't
what I'm
mind me
saying?
asking you, how many tickets do you have to sell, and how much are the tickets usually?
Usually 50. It depends where the venue is.
Artist depends the venue, and then like
All that, but usually about 25 to 35.
Okay, and how many do you guys got to sell?
50,
At least
like
50 around.
50, 25 to 50, depending on the venue.
on the venue and the artist.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're literally fucking bringing, you know what I'm saying, where the promoter should be. I mean, I feel. I
And
mean,
a
you know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
people don't see that shit either. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where's that money gonna come from? Fucking, we gotta fucking perform or not? Like, what?
Okay, quick story, bro.
Some
And I've known rappers that and keep in mind this whole social media shit is new to me. Okay.
Come on.
I've known rappers that claim they have 100,000 followers on Instagram. Okay. And I overheard this rapper saying that he'll sell out a venue, because he has over 100,000 followers on Instagram. The promoter asked me, "What do you think?" And I said, "Well, how many people fills up your venue?" And he said, "Like 300 people." And I go, "Well, that should be no problem then, right?" That should be no problem. If this guy claims, that he has 100,000.
A tenth of that motherfucker.
So here's
Tenth
what
of a
happened.
tenth.
He ended up getting 4 other guys to perform under him. Okay.
And those fools sold them.
No, here's what happened. These guys had 50K, 30K, so if you accumulate all of their followers, all of their fake followers, okay, they have about a little bit more than 500,000.
I was about to say.
Okay, so I told the promoter to look at that. So here you have over 500,000. You should have no problem selling that out if those followers are real.
300.
Okay, 300. Okay, and then the artist didn't even post it on his page.
They felt like it was just gonna happen.
Yeah, he just put it on his story, and then the day up, he made a video. Yo, everybody pull up, blah blah blah.
Pull up in a few hours.
So I went. I went because my friend invited me. He was throwing the events. First of all, I would have never hired that headliner anyway because I think the dude is whack as hell. But 30 people showed up. 30 people showed up, bro.
No.
And at the very end, he still wanted his 5K.
Shit, man.
Yeah, so the promoter asked him, what happened? He go, oh, you guys didn't promote it right. You guys didn't do this. Of course, it's always going to be the promoter's fault.
Yeah.
But if you guarantee that you know, you're gonna pack out the place because you have 100K.
Yeah, man.
You know, always remember that all that Instagram shit is all fake.
Bullshit, bro.
It's all bullshit. All you gotta do is click on the followers, bro.
We stay in this real fucking life, and that's why
we
all that.
tripping out. We're like, dog, we got this dope ass show going on, and like sometimes people just don't show love, right? And then we be posting some dumb ass shit, and you're like, no,
that's how it goes, you know. We just,
well, we understand it, you know.
Yeah, all good, my bro. Well, listen, we come to the end of our interview. Anything that I didn't ask you, anything you want to promote, anything else you want to say? If not, let's give our shout outs, bro.
Just want to promote our shirts, 1920 apparel, shit like this. We made our shit, where the fuck the camera, you know, I made something like this just for tonight. This some other shit we sell. You know, other than that, I'll give out my shout outs. You got something else to say?
I'll say the ones that I remember just off the top of my head, shit, and then just finish the list. But off the top of the bat is the Drifter, rest in peace. It's an older homie from San Clemente that actually
one of the first guys that put us on game, you know, with the music
that directed us towards. Because
we used to record under a blanket with 2 speakers, and how he was talking about that 60 second recording, and then go to the next thing, 60 seconds recording, like. Anyways, the homeboy was the first time he showed us an
fucking
interface.
Apple and shit on interface, cables and fucking mixing and shit like that. So
shout out to Drifter, rest in peace.
Shout out to the homie show band that we got music with and shit. Shout out to our family, my jefe, my jefa, my wife, my daughter, my newborn that's gonna be coming soon. Anybody who's ever fucking let me slept at their pad and shit. Anybody who's ever paid for my food. Anybody who's ever fucked with us and fucking just made me laugh, dog.
That's right.
Fucking shout out to the Enoch. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Voices of the Ghetto. Ghetto Lifer is clever. The fucking camp over there at Brownside and shit. Everybody who we fucked with and shit, and who allowed us to open up and perform and shit out the house. Handled.
Yeah, like you said, shout out to my jefe, my jefa. Always showing love, my jefa, you know. My daughter, Scarlett, I know she's going to see this. She's going to be happy when she sees this. Drifter. Shout out to my sister, my cuñado out in Michoacán. BOTG, Blasto. I know you fuck with Blasto.
J Relentless.
My homeboy Luis de Michoacán that does the videos. Tony G, Out the House Productions, there in Vegas. Brown and SMK.
Sure.
Tony A, Lil Dopey, the homeboy who does fucking,
Santa Maria,
you know, everything from Vegas. Super fresh, still authentic. DJ Abstract.
Cookster, Jesse
David, my homeboy. BJ Blunt, DJ Chaos. Cookster, and Yesy B. And everybody who fucks with Suerte Team throughout the years since we're fucking mocosos, man.
Hell yeah. Suerte Team in the motherfucking building.
That's right.
Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break, and then we got Scrizzy Santana in the motherfucking house. If you guys want to hear some dope-ass music, check out, once again, Suerte Team, and Scrizzy's got a special surprise for you guys. So we'll be back 10 minutes. Don't fuck around.
Hey.
Yeah, doggy. Yo, what's up? It's Anthony Campos, a.k.a. Big Citric, inviting everybody to tune in and subscribe to Tony Vision, Rhodium Radio, with your host, Tony A. the Wizard.
What's happening? It's your boy Bobby Castro, and I'm here at Rhodium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the shit.
What's good, y'all? Eric Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill, chilling right here on Rhodium Radio with the homeboy Tony A. the Wizard. That's right.
Hey everybody, this is Cliff Ritchie, and I'm here on Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
What's cracking? It's your homie Crazy Boy, Blue Rain Music. You tuned in to Rhodium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday right here.
What's up, everybody? This is Dali C, the Trap Queen, and you guys are listening to Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Bobby B, and you're live with Tony A. the Wizard on Rhodium Radio.
1212 coming to you live from the Harbor area. DJ Ralph M rocking beats with my man Tony A.
Rocking the SP1200. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yella coming straight out of Compton, Rhodium Radio, with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. Check him out.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Miss Gatti from NYC. Andamos aquí with Tony A, the Wizard at Rhodium Radio. You already know how to bring the NYC love. Hey, shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, what's cracking? It's that Guilty One. You're tuned into Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard, live every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe.
What's going on? It's Hazard. You are tuned in with Tony A, the Wizard on Rhodium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yo, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching the Rhodium Radio Show with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you're tuned in and watching. Ooh-ah.
What's up, guys? This is Isabella Soul, and you're tuning in with Tony A, the Wizard on Rhodium Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's your girl J-Rox. I'm here on Rhodium Radio with your host, Tony A, the Wizard. I'll make sure to tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yo, what's up? This is Jose Homicide. You hanging out at Rhodium Radio, hosted by Tony A, the Wizard. Like and subscribe.
somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch. Call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch. Welcome back, everyone, to Rhodium Radio episode 240. And I got some minor announcements I got to make before I introduce my next special guest. Once again, I want to give a shout out to my boy Danny from 110 South. He blessed me with this hat, gave it to me on my birthday. When you guys, if you guys did not see Drinking with the Wizard, you guys got to check it out. He was here. I displayed it on the table, so I'm just showing him love. That's one thing we got to do. We got to look out for each other. If we don't, who will? Other than that, once again, To Live and Die in LA, that 5-hour episode is up there with Danny Trejo, his artist, Sodi and Yuckmouth and Esteban and Mix Whiskey and a bunch of other people. Make sure to check out that episode. But other than that, we'll be back Sunday. And then I'm going to have another Drinking with the Wizard next week. So I got a lot of things lined up. But for now, I want to introduce you to none other than Scrizzy Santana.
No, el amor siempre es cabrón. ¿A poco ya no me quieres? No, el amor ya se acabó. He tratado de olvidarte, memorias no me dejan. Labios que me matan, no los saco de la cabeza. Fumando cada rato sin poder sacarte. Agarrando la botella, tratando de olvidar. Drinking all this liquor cause I kinda figured I was in a picture. Guess I was wrong. Everyone's a sinner, thought I wasn't always with her till she was gone. Deja platicarte, yo soy hombre elegante. Yo soy marihuano y a mí me vale madre. Eso es lo que sea, a mí me encanta el desmadre. La vida la que vivo nadie va a poder parar. Poco pensar en esta vida que tú fueras a fallar. Sigo siendo ese hombre que nació para las calles. Yo soy el mejor y nadie va a poder tocar. Nací en estas calles para poder levantar. Sigo siendo ese Scrizzy, el mejor que ya se cala.
Yo, let's give him a hand clap, everybody. That shit was dope. That shit was dope. My brother, if you can just scoot a little bit closer to the mic.
I will right now.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for that. Scrizzy Santana in the motherfucking building. He is no stranger to Rhodium Radio. He's been here before.
Yes, sir.
But now this is his interview.
Hey.
You know what, man? I'm glad you're here. I'm thankful you guys are here.
Thank you.
You know, you want to introduce your friend?
Yeah, this is Lobo Montoya, my guitar player. A1 right here. It's been with me since I was, since we were 13, maybe 14, man. So, right. 13, 14 right there. We've been playing ever since.
And now, you guys have been playing guitar that long, or?
Yeah, literally. What you started?
I did when I was like 14.
Yeah.
I think he was like 12.
I was 12.
And he lived across the street.
Yeah.
And I just got an electric guitar, and I would always see him across the street playing his guitar. And one day I was just like, "Hey man, can you tune this up? I don't know how to play." He just started teaching me everything.
Yeah. Okay.
If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be the guitar player that I am today.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Modest. He's being modest.
This guy can shred.
He's being modest.
Okay. Now, if you don't,
true.
How did you get inspired to play guitar?
Well, it came down to my uncles and my dad, honestly. My dad was a lead guitar player for my uncle's band. Okay. So that's how I got into it, you know.
Okay.
Actually, my first instrument was a drum. So I played the drums because they always lacked a drummer, always, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I played cumbias first. And then I just moved on. Once I grew older, I wanted to do more. Like, you know, when you play the drums by yourself, it's like, God damn, I just make a beat, you know what I'm saying? So, but when you play the guitar, you're actually using melody. You actually sing a song. So that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And when I turned 12, I went full force, man.
Now let me ask you, do you play at all any type of keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I play keyboard.
Now, if somebody wanted to learn how to play, what would you recommend them? A guitar first or a keyboard first?
Guitar will test your patience. I think piano's a little more easier to learn just because it's not really more hurting on your fingers. You know, it's more just straining them and learning your notes. Very important to know your notes because if you know the piano, the rest of the instruments are easy.
Okay. Do you read notes or do you just play by ear?
Play by ear. I know some notes because I was in jazz band for 4 years on an upright bass, but not really like, oh, give me a sheet of music and I'll read it, you know, like that type of stuff.
Right. You know, and the reason why I asked that is because I'm not a keyboardist by far, okay?
Yeah.
But I know how to play enough where I could tell my musician, I'm trying to hear this. And he recognizes it, okay? He does it. I try to take piano classes, but I did not have the patience. I did not. My whole thing is like, bro, I'm trying to Where's that at right there? You know what I'm saying? Just do it and I'll copy that. And believe it or not, I ended up learning when YouTube first came out. And I saw guys teaching. I was like, fuck, that's the way he did it. So from there, I aprendí.
No, dope.
You know, then I was like, okay, but I'm still not a natural, so I'll leave it to the naturals. I'll stay in my own lane. So, where originally are you guys from?
We're from Fullerton, California.
Fullerton, California. Now, Big Dog, if I could have you put a little bit closer to the mic.
Oh,
yes.
No problem.
No, it's all good. So, because a lot of times when you're that far, it sounds hollow.
Oh,
so Fullerton, California, born and raised there?
Born and raised. Been there for, we've been there 20 years now. 20, 21. 20? Yeah. Wait. I was there for 20 years.
Oh, yeah? Shoot.
You're still there.
I've been in Fullerton my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been in Fullerton 31 years.
Okay. And as far as, did you guys always live across the street from each other, or?
Oh, no. I mean, most of our childhood,
Yeah, most
of our childhood, we were always outside. We would meet in the center of the street, not the center of the street, but our curves were like
kid you not, like 2 feet tall. So we just use them as like to sit on. You know what I'm saying? So we would sit on the edge of the curb. You know what I'm saying?
The kids would skate. We would sit and play guitar.
Basically.
Okay. Please, just a little bit closer to the mic. I see that. Just like this, bro. Now, why are the damn curves that high?
Well, the sewer system was really bad in there. You know what I'm saying? So when it would rain too much constantly, it would flood.
It was just our block too.
It was just our
blocks like that.
All
the other blocks had them like
smaller,
like 6 inches, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we were fortunate.
If you guys were skaters, you guys.
He skated a little bit.
Yeah, I skated those curves. A bunch of people would come and skate it because there's like even the driveways are like little mini, like little half pipes kind of.
Okay,
that was dope.
Now, give us a little history of. You said you on your bio. It said that you come from a family of musicians.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Can you kind of give us a little bit?
Well, my uncle Jess, he's a lead vocalist. He was my vocal coach most of my whole entire life. But he plays guitar, he plays bass, a little bit of everything, you know? So basically I was brought into a family that basically is just musicians. My dad plays a little bit of everything. My uncle Fonz plays a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? But they all had their, one specific instrument that they were, that was them.
Okay.
So my uncle was the lead vocalist. My Uncle Fonz was the drummer. Then my dad was the guitar player. And then I had these two other. There were two best friends of my pops and my uncle.
Now, do you think you just got into it because it was in the family, or because you really had a desire and a passion to be a musician?
No, bro. I really love this shit. I mean, I love it to the fullest. I've sacrificed everything. Everything, everyone. You know what I'm saying? To get to where you got to go, like everything, you got to make a lot of sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sacrifices.
Now, this may be dumb question, and I have a point to this question.
Okay.
Do you growing up, did you listen to a lot of Spanish music? Was that all you listened to?
No. I mean, obviously, growing up in the hood, there's a bunch of parties, a bunch of everything, but I know like a lot of old like cumbias, from my pops, that they used to play, all the classics, But I think I listened my fair share, like I know what a balada is, I know what a cumbia is, I know what a corrido is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know the different variations of the Spanish culture and music, So if I were to go to any band, I could play along.
Okay. Now that you do, what type of genre would you consider this? If somebody's out there asking, I know he's singing in Spanish, but it's a little different.
Well, what I call it is like urban corrido tumbao, kind of like an urban style. You know what I'm saying? Not corrido tumbao fully, because I'm not from Mexico, obviously, but I kind of mesh them with my style, with the Spanish, the guitar, and just put it all together. And I call it urban, you know what I'm saying? Because it's from here.
Okay. Okay. And do you do music outside of him, or is it all together with him?
I do a little bit outside.
Okay.
But like I studied music for a little bit.
Okay.
And then like out of high school I didn't really know what to do, and then so I studied a little bit because I wanted to be a teacher, but then things just didn't work out.
Right.
Long story. And and then I didn't play for the longest time, and then he hit me up and he's like, hey man, I don't know, where do we meet at?
Well, it was for JR, no, remember?
Yeah. But we just like met up like randomly on accident.
Yeah, it was at Guitar Center.
At Guitar Center. I was like, it was during like the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
And I was just, no, not the beginning, maybe like 6 months into COVID or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was just getting tired of sitting at home, so I was like, I had a bunch of little projects I was working on, and I was like, you know what? They're giving me money,
Right.
They're giving me extra money. I might as well go and, buy the stuff I want to get, like musically, because I was buying tools and like doing woodwork. I was like learning how to cook and stuff. Reading books, and I was like, you know what? I'm a musician. I should go buy some music stuff. And then I run into him. He's like, hey man, you should come join my band. We're gonna do corridos, and I was like, I don't play Spanish music, man. I never listened to it.
Yeah, it was
like I'm totally in my blood, I'm totally Mexican, but I just didn't,
What would you play?
I started listening when I first started playing guitar. Like I was into like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana, but like that was like the early days, and I wasn't really good, to tell you the truth. And then I think when I started hanging out with him, he started showing me like some Santana stuff, and he started showing me how to improvise. So he would just play chords, and he's like, hey man, like, just do whatever your ear tells you to do. So I would just start hitting notes, and then I was like, oh yeah, I get it, and then so that's why I say if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be the musician that I am now. Because when he taught me how to improvise, I started learning how to use my ear, and once I learned how to use my ear, I was able to figure out anything. It takes a while to listen to a song and figure out what's going on, but I'm so much more advanced now with my ear that I could, simple songs, I could pick them up in literally 3 minutes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And now let me ask you, you played drums, other than the guitar, did you play any other instruments?
Yeah, I play the bass. I mean, I'm an all-around musician, but I played upright bass all 4 years, almost my high school. I play regular bass. I play a little bit of piano. I'm not gonna say I'm a pianist, but I can do I can do chords of every. I know the chords.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know all the notes on the piano.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, that's about it. Just piano, guitar, drums, and bass.
And do you think guitar is pretty much your strongest, if you will? Is where you're strongest at?
I don't know.
I seen him get on that bass and tear it up, and I seen him get on the drums and tear it up.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely my strong point now. You know what I'm saying? But if I were to do all three, I think I keep myself sharp enough, for each one.
Okay. Now, since we're talking about guitars,
yes,
who are some of your, if any, and they don't necessarily have to be Spanish, so maybe some of your favorite guitarists?
Oh, Carlos Santana, man. That's why I named myself Scrizzy Santana. You know what I'm saying? So Carlos Santana inspired me, bro. When I first heard him, it was in my pop's car. My dad had a Oye Como Va, you know what I'm saying? And it had the lead, dun, 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 you know what I'm saying? And there was a guitar. I was like, oh man, that shit sounds sick. I wanted to learn it. I wanted to learn it. And, man, we played that song over and over now. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But he really inspired me to be the guitar player I am.
Okay, and I'm just gonna throw some names out there. For example, like Jimi Hendrix. Do you ever listen to stuff like that?
You know what? I tried, but it's not really my genre.
Okay.
I respect him as a guitar player because he's amazing at what he does. You know, definitely. No one else can be Hendrix. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So, but definitely, it was more leaning on the Spanish vibes. More like, I would say, I learned different variety of songs with my uncles. They were huge Beatle fans.
They were diverse.
They were diverse. They were huge Beatle fans. I played Johnny B. Good. You know what I'm saying? Like old school rock. We went through old school rock. We went through funk. You know what I'm saying? We went through all kinds of stuff, bro. So.
Okay. And for you, who would you say are, if any, some of your favorite guitarists?
Yeah, Santana is the same for me. We just had different upbringing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would say that I don't want to say he's the best guitar player, but you can't really say that. Honestly, Jimi Hendrix, he changed the guitar, the guitar realm. But there's so many guitar players from bands to Led Zeppelin to Metallica. There's so many talented musicians, but nobody has the flavor and the style like Carlos Santana. And as a Mexican, I take pride in that. Nobody could soothe my soul like Carlos Santana.
Smooth.
It's so smooth.
Bro.
His tone, the way he plays the guitar, the way he creates melodies, that inspired me. But it was my inspiration before I played guitar. And then when I first started playing, it was I was maybe 13 or 14, so I was listening to the rock and roll. So I said, the guitarists, I don't even know the names. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I don't know I never really was that a fanboy kind of where I know all the the band members and the guitar players on each band. But I said, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana, Metallica, those kind of bands got me started, and which is good because that stuff's kind of hard to play, and so I had to increase my abilities really fast. But anyway, so from anything from rock to Carlos Santana to even Jimi Hendrix, I actually did listen to a lot of Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
But I try to be as diverse as I can as well.
Okay.
But I would say he's a lot more diverse, and his family as well, for sure.
Okay. You know what? You were hitting the bottom notes. How many string guitars is that?
12.
Okay, 12. When you were hitting the bottom notes, you know what I was hearing? Obviously, it's not, but a mandolin sound.
Oh, yeah, it's very reminiscent to a mandolin for sure. I mean, Yeah, because like the strings they're still string just like a mandolin.
Yeah.
And obviously the notes on this instrument or a piano or any instrument in the Western music, we're all going to tune to the same thing. So you'll hear the same notes. The qualities are just a little tiny, like it's nuances of difference because like a mandolin, it's a smaller body,
right?
So it's kind of like it just produces a tighter tone,
right?
But for sure, it does sound like a mandolin.
Yeah. I like that, man. I like that. Now, the last time you were here, if I'm correct, you were here with JR.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Since then, because I believe that was during the pandemic.
Yeah, I think
and
it was. Yeah.
Have for the fans, have you released anything on your own since then? In case they want to look you up.
Right now, we got Gangster Shit that's been out for maybe 3 months. You know what I'm saying? We've been pushing that song. It's you can look it up on YouTube. Just look up Full of Funk, Scrizzy Santana. You know what I'm saying?
What was it called?
Gangster Shit.
Gangster Shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And it's English and Spanish, correct?
Both.
Okay. Yes. Now what inspired Gangster Shit?
Literally, Gangster Shit. Literally, I was outside with my homies. They were smoking a blunt, man, and I had my guitar on me like I always do, and I don't know. I just started playing some chords, and I was like, man, I need to write a song. And then my homies just like, hey, you know what? Life's too short for, to overthink shit. And then that's how I started. Yo sé que la vida es corta, pero eso no me importa. So and then from there, it just went on, bro.
You know, this is interesting because I've been around rappers a long time. So when I hear you say these things, you're singing and rhyming.
Yes.
Would that be considered rapping as well?
Kind of, I guess. You would sing rap, I guess you could say. Like, kind of like a sing rap.
Thugs, they did that.
Yeah, they did.
They put melody into their rap.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, it's very melodic as well. Because here's what I hear. And that's one thing that I always tell people. I never listen to lyrics. I hear it for melody.
Yeah.
You know, so
definitely.
So si me gusta, and I like then I go back.
Yeah.
And okay, what did he say?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, I like that, bro. You know, I've been in the studio with rappers that, for an example, will hear a beat, and they'll hum because they're looking for something melodic to rap to it, and they're like, okay, put me in the vocal room, and then they'll start rapping along with the melody that they hear in their head.
Yeah.
So I like that, man. So. Okay, so you dropped this song about 3 months now?
Around there. Yeah.
Okay, Gangster Shit. Okay, Scrizzy Santana, look it up on YouTube. And there's a video out for that?
There's a video out.
Okay, now what has the response been when you dropped that? Was it, what the fuck is that all about? Or that shit is dope? That shit is something new?
You know what? Actually, I had all my followers actually like anticipate it because we actually did like kind of like hey, get us to 1,000 YouTube subscribers and we'll release the video. You know, so we gave them previews and everybody's like, oh, release it already. So not until we got 1,000 subscribers when we released it. But when we got the 1,000 subscribers, we released it, bro, man, it did better than all the other songs I've ever released, especially, on my own, what I'm saying. On my own. Because I have other songs with other artists, I've done really good too. But that one on my own, I think is done really well.
Would this be the first on your own? Or
no, because not necessarily. I did all the production on that song. It's featured with L.A. Gunsmoke, if you don't know him. But I feel like for the most part, it's a very diverse song that gave the public what they really wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because what I did is I put the authentic guitar inside a beat with like hi-hats, a clap, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are doing it, but not doing it like this. You
added your own twist to it.
Yes, I added my own twist to it. I added my own, like I would say, my own style or my type beat, whatever you want to say.
And I believe that's a good thing because, you're trying to be different. You're not trying to be like everyone else. No. It's kind of like I've had a couple of trap rappers here, okay? And I've asked them, because you're doing trap music, just like there was crunk music in the early 2005, 2006. Do you believe that possibly that trap is the new crunk and eventually just like crunk music faded out, trap faded out? And he said, no, it's always going to be here. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. So my thing is when you stick to one thing and you're just following what everybody else is doing because it's popping right now, you're not really any different from anybody.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah,
I mean, can you imagine meeting a girl and she said, you ask her what type of music you do? Oh, I do the Cardi B shit.
No, I feel you.
You know,
no,
I'm like, why don't you do your shit?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
So my thing is I can admire and appreciate you saying, this is my own touch.
Yeah.
You know? Now, let me ask you a question that everybody, for some reason, takes offense to. Whenever I ask this question, and it's just a damn question. Okay? Is this the kind of music that Jenny 6ix9ine does?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because if you listen to gangster shit, there might be similarities to the guitar, but like how he was saying earlier, I mean, there's only so much chords that you can, redo and make over. That eventually there's gonna be one song. Oh, that song kind of sounds like this one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. Eventually, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like gangster shit is not in the same lane as Jenny 6ix9ine. Jenny 6ix9ine is more like corrido tumbao type shit, and my shit's totally like from here, more urban, more from the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? You know, like, okay, and I shared this before, and then people got mad at me. I got some nasty DMs because people thought that I was trying to make fun of her, and I'm not. Because my thing is this: if you're making money and you're winning, keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
But when that song first came out, the very first one, they go, it got 11 million views. When people could send it to me, I thought it was a joke. And when I say a joke, not like, haha, it's whack. No, I thought somebody was doing like a TikTok.
I get you.
You know, like a parody type of deal.
No, I get you.
So people kept sending it to me, what do you think, what do you think, what do you think? And I was like, what, bro? I don't find it funny. Like, and they were like, no, this person is really being real. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, no, she's an artist.
Never even heard of her myself.
No, but so, and bro, look, if I could interview her, I will, and I'll tell her the same story. It's just that when I heard it, I didn't think that she was an actual artist. I thought it was just a TikTok thing. So, but she got so many views, so much love. People wanted to interview her, you know. My thing is this, is there really fans out there that like that kind of music that she does?
I mean, I think there is, but honestly, it's organic because she did the makeup thing before, you know what I'm saying, all that. So she generic all her fans. So really, it doesn't really matter how she sounds. She already has a following, so she can literally sing anything right now. You know what I'm saying, and she'll get the same amount of response because they've already been following her. You know what I'm saying? That's the tactic on everybody's like TikTok thing. If you get a song out and you blow it up, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not your song, even if you're a comedian, now comedians are turning into singers. I mean, anything that's on TikTok famous, anything that gets TikTok famous, they're all going back to media. They're all going back to songs. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? Because they have the backing, they have all the followers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, bro, that, you know, to me, like, you know what's the new drug? Believe it or not, attention.
Definitely. Definitely.
And social media is the number one way to get it.
Yeah, bro. But let's be honest, it's creative fucking monsters.
Oh,
bro.
it is. Yeah, you're right.
Like, there are some people that really believe their fucking following.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I got 21K.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch, I'll look at your followers and you got a bunch of dudes from India, so I know you bought them. Stop. You know, stop. You know, I think one of the best memes that I've ever seen was, who were you before Instagram?
Hey, there you go. There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But some people allow their Instagram or their followers to define who they are, you know, and it's not real, pal.
No.
You know, and I appreciate you being genuine and saying, I added my own twist. This is my style. It's what I'm doing. Is there other people out there that you like, that you listen to, that do somewhat some of the stuff that you're doing?
So doing the same thing. I don't know.
I don't necessarily say the same thing, but possibly along maybe some of the same lyrics.
Okay,
you know?
all right. It's kind of like that gangster vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Not sure, honestly, bro. I'm like my own worst critic, so it's like I don't really listen to other people. You know, I listen to myself like every day to get better every day, or what can I do better? What this sounds more melodic, this sounds more catchy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not really worried about anybody else except the goal. The goal is to keep going and to keep making more songs and to keep evolving and and keep progressing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm not really worried about everyone else, but I don't know. I'm not sure who would be doing the same thing I'm doing. You know?
No, I could understand that because whenever I would produce a record,
yeah,
I wouldn't listen to the radio or to anybody else's music.
Yeah.
Only because I didn't want to get caught up on like, fuck, that was dope. Let me try to make a track like that.
Yeah, that's what I try to stay away from.
Yeah.
Because I want to be unique. I want to be something. I want to bring to the table that only Scrizzy can bring. You get me? That's what I want to be. You know, so they know that as soon as you hear gangster shit, that's Scrizzy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I could do.
Now, do you ever worry about, you know, because, like for an example, I know a lot of gangster rappers that put it out there that they're gangster.
Yeah.
Then when they go perform, somebody wants to test their
gangster. Yeah, I feel you.
Do you ever get concerned that like what you sing about, that somebody may say, "Hey man, what you doing singing this?" And you know, are you a real gangster, homie? How would you answer that if somebody did come up to you?
Well, you can ask about me in my hood, man. Everybody knows me in my hood, bro. Everybody knows who I was, how I grew up. I grew up on the east side of Trustlow, bro. I mean, that's where we met. Anybody knows me. I can't say I back up my hood, but I represent my city, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do is to give the perspective of being a gangster into my music. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That not everything that we do in the hood is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not everything is bad, because I've seen it. I grew up there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've seen gangsters take care of their family, bro. I've seen
and take care of other families.
And take care of other families. You get exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I want to portray that part of the hood and be that representative and show, hey, if someone can make it out of the hood like me and stay focused on what they wanted to do and succeed in the dream, then there's plenty more in there.
Hell yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I like that, bro. And that's a positive message. You know, because, you know, like one thing, okay, NWA, they came out, and we all know what their NWA stands for. They had a song called Gangsta Gangsta, straight out of Compton. A bunch of these songs, okay? And when they were interviewed, people would ask them, are you guys gangsters?
Yeah.
And I remember they would just say, look, we rap about the things that we grew up seeing.
Yeah, basically.
That's it.
That's
and you're doing the same thing.
Doing the same thing, bro.
You know, you don't necessarily have to be an active gangster.
No.
You know, because what if I say, you know, I'm an active gangster, I'm the toughest motherfucker on my block, just nobody believes me.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Anyways, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take a break. And we're going to go ahead and come back after 10 minutes. I'm going to start drinking. Hopefully you can drink with me. Okay. And can we get another song?
Yeah, we get one more.
Okay, everybody. So once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know we got another motherfucking song by Scrizzy Santana, and we'll be back. I'm going to bring out the Pacificos, the Modelos, and the tequila. And you better have your lady showered in the G-string by the time we come back, all right?
That's right.
We'll be back. You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch. Welcome back, everyone, to Rhodium Radio episode 240, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right back into it with Scrizzy Santana.
Vengo de esa clica que le dicen toqueros. Tengo muchos carnales que ya están muertos. Saludos a soldados que dieron su vida. La vida de un cholo no perdona. Solo Dios los controla. Siempre con truchas cuando ando en el barrio. Si tú me tiras, de volada yo respondo. Oh, yo no vengo con mamadas, mi gente bien armada. Soy parte de la clica de los cholos, no se espantan. Cuando estoy en el barrio, mi mamá siempre rezando, pidiendo a Dios que regrese a su hijo vivo. Yo soy cholo. Oh, échelo.
Everybody just give him a hand clap. That shit was dope, bro. You know what? I could listen to that shit, like, bro. Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
The stuff that you sang today, is that stuff already out?
No, actually, no. It's not. It's what I've been working on for the past, year, basically. Well, since the start of the beginning of the year.
Okay, dumb question, but I have to ask.
No.
Do you write your own stuff?
Yes, that song I did. 99% of the time I do, but I do have a writer that I go to. Shout out to Troop Nasty. He does help me write a lot of my corridos, a lot of my hooks, just because I'm a Chicano and there's some words that I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So there's always better, I'm an open-minded artist, I'm not egotistical at all. If you approach me, hey, what if you said this? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to listen to it because you might have a better idea than me. You never know.
Right. You know what? There's some rappers, because I'm not a rapper by far, okay? But sometimes you can have a good idea and say, man, why don't you try implement it this way? Just an idea. Obviously, you added your touch to it.
Yeah.
There's some rappers that I work with who are like, bro, that shit will work. I've named songs for rappers. I've named albums for rappers. I help rappers get, at times, certain names, that they would name themselves. And then you got the egotistical ones like, you can't teach me nothing, bro.
No,
Do you know who I am? And I'm like, yeah, you sleep on your mom's couch. That's who you are.
That's right. Yeah, no, I feel you.
With the blue check mark right by your name.
Yeah. I feel you.
And we looked it up and it was fake. So
I feel you.
Yeah, so
I get you on that.
You know, bro, let me tell you something. When it comes to podcasting, I don't hold back, bro.
No, it's more.
You know what I'm saying? One thing, I like to uplift, encourage, motivate, and if I can, school some of the artists, because I've been here a long time.
Yes, sir.
And I'm thankful for that. And if I can help point you in the right direction, that's what I want to do. But then there's, on the other hand, there's people like, what can you teach me?
You're right.
I won't even try with those. I won't even try with those. That's why you're still working out of a warehouse making minimum wage, because you refuse to listen.
You're right. Yeah.
You know, and I don't hold any punches, people know that if they've been seeing Rhodium Radio, I don't take any shit from nobody. If you give me that attitude. Now, if people come to me and say, Tony, I need help, bro, let's do it.
That's right.
And I always say this, and I like to be fair. I don't necessarily have to like your music to help you.
Yeah, I feel you.
But you have the desire, the passion, and the drive to do it. So fuck it, let's do it. You know,
Yeah.
a ver qué pasa.
Yeah.
And you know, all I want in return, here's what I tell people. When you blow the hell up, just come back and give me another interview.
That's right. Yeah, dope.
That's it, nothing
dope.
else.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
And if you want, bring me a bottle like the way Suerte Team did with E40, because he fucks with E40 tequila. Speaking of tequila, let's take a little quick shot. I sip on mine, but once again, to a long and prosperous life. Okay? So.
Salud. Damn.
E40, I'll tell you after I'm buzzed. If I like it. It's kind of harsh.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I like it. Okay. Now, 2022,
Yes, sir.
what can people expect from Scrizzy Santana?
Well,
album, EP, singles, visuals?
Definitely a lot of singles and visuals. I am working on the EP, but I'm not sure when the release date is right now. But for sure, I'm gonna start releasing singles.
Okay.
And like ASAP, pretty much within the next couple months, you'll be seeing something.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, because this is one thing that I know we live in an era of the independent game. Everybody wants to be in charge and do their own thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you ever plan on possibly shopping your stuff?
Like, what do you mean shopping?
Like that's what we called it in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
For an example, I'm gonna say that I'm producing you, hypothetically, and we got 6-7 songs.
Sure.
Hey, bro, I think I got somebody that can get us into Universal, Interscope, or Sony.
I feel you. I brought my manager here today, 48 Ways, and he's actually the one that's actually got me in with Artefino, which is the sister company of Afinarte.
The sister label.
The sister label. Basically, same guy who owns Afinarte owns Artefino.
Okay.
So right now, it's basically we're starting from the ground up. You know, new label, new everything. But I honestly feel that I'm in a very good spot, in a very good label, and they treat me with respect, and they let me do what I do best. You get me?
Good.
So I feel like I'm not going nowhere, but you're gonna be hearing from us soon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And so once again, singles coming up.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
singles.
Is there a possible EP or an album?
Yes, probably along to follow it. Right now, we're just working on the singles. You know, just videos, singles, just to push, to get content and to push out. You know.
Okay, and who is, if you don't mind me asking, who's doing your visuals? Do you have one guy, different guys?
No. I right now, I got my nephew, which is A.A. Productions. He did gangster shit. He does basically all my videos, almost all my videos. You know what I'm saying? So I have the same guy for all my videos, basically.
Yeah.
I don't go with nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny because when I forgot the gentleman that reached out to me, and then would contact your manager. What's his name? Edgar.
Yes,
it's not
Edgar,
coming to mind, but he sent me that video.
Yes, sir.
And I saw it and I liked it. I actually sent it out to a couple of people that I know that have connections with labels. Okay.
Yeah, dope.
Not one negative response, and I even sent it out to I know several females that like this kind of music. Yeah. Not one negative response. I think if I sent it out to 8, if I had a nitpick, only one female said this: "It's not my type of music, but the guy's not whack."
That's right. Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
You know,
that's dope.
And I understand that because there's certain groups. A lot of people know there's some groups rap groups that I know they're not whack, but that's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I know they can sell.
Yeah.
You know, and I think when you look at it from an A&R perspective, somebody on a record label,
yes, sir,
is that say you came to me and I work for Interscope. My whole thing is this: I don't necessarily have to like it. Can I sell it?
Yeah.
You know,
you're right.
That's what's important. And I believe that your music can sell.
Hey, I appreciate that.
And believe me, I don't tell a lot of people that because I've heard a lot of people's music, and I'll be like, damn, stick to the swamp meat. You know?
I appreciate that. I really do. Especially coming from you, Tony. Like it encourages me more. It gives me more motivation to keep doing what I'm doing.
No, absolutely, bro. You know, like they said, you're not whack, homie. Keep going.
Hey, thank you.
You know,
appreciate it. He's very talented too.
No, I believe it.
One of the most talented individuals. As somebody who studied music at college and university,
yes,
and saw lots of talent, this guy, he has a lot more flavor and talent than a lot of those students. And believe me, those students are high level musicians.
Yes, and you wouldn't be here if he wasn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I've always believed in this guy. I always admired how he always just keeps on pushing and keeps hustling and keeps on changing things up. Keeps on creating music. This guy's the most creative person I've ever met. He just constantly is creating, and I admire that. Like, it takes a lot to do this like 100% the way he does.
Right.
And he hasn't given up. He's been doing this for years. Like he said, 12 since he was 12. I remember him like going over to his house and him recording on some old stuff. This is like not even.
It's like a 4-track, you know, a little 4-track.
No computers, nothing, and he's creating some badass jams. And I was like, what the fuck, like. This fucker, he's creating some badass songs. Nobody has ever heard a lot of those songs, but they were some badass songs. Like, I still remember them. Like, I'll sing them to you every once in a while. Like, what song is that? Like, dude, that's the song that you wrote back in the day. Like,
that's dope, man.
This guy's been fire for a minute, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that he's with, what do you call it?
Artefino,
because he deserves it. This guy's been hustling for a minute.
Gracias.
Okay. And like I said, since I don't listen to a lot of this music because I don't know a lot of it. You know, I've had groups that have come here, like, you know who I'll tell you who I do, like, God, I was just chatting with him on the DM. Alex, what's his name? He's been here twice. You know who I'm talking about. He plays guitar. He also raps.
I don't know.
Bobby something?
Bobby Castro?
Bobby Castro.
Yeah, I've worked with Bobby Castro.
Bobby Castro.
He's dope, bro.
Yes.
Very dope writer. A phenomenal guitar player. Dope, bro.
I told him that I'm going to hire him. I want him to do me a Spanish Rhodium Radio song.
Yeah, you
know
do it. Yeah,
and he was like, pa cuando quieras. And I was like, all right. Every time he's come here, we gotten fucked up, bro.
That's right.
And he sings his shit like that with his guitar. And he can spit.
Yeah. No, I've actually had the pleasure to actually record Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an engineer myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I was going next. Go ahead.
Yeah. I actually got to record Bobby Castro, and actually, I think yesterday I actually put some guitars that Bobby's on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we all, I guess Latinos, when you're in the game, you just end up hearing everybody else's name. You know what I'm saying? When you keep running around. But Bobby's a very phenomenal writer, bro. Like he can write you a song on the spot like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Now let me ask you this: in the rap game,
yes, sir,
especially. Amongst Chicanos, and not necessarily blacks, because I work with a lot of black artists, but amongst Chicanos, there's a lot of fucking hate.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of fucking hate, okay?
Yeah.
It's been proven. Every Chicano rapper that comes here knows that. Now, in this genre of music, is there...
I mean, honestly, I'm going to be real with you because I haven't really done this type of genre of music until this past year. You know what I'm saying? So prior to this, I did a lot of like R&B. I did a lot of hooks. You know what I'm saying? You'll catch me on hooks with Lottie the G. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like
Big up to Lottie the G.
Yeah, exactly. I was in a totally different zone than I am now. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like my first year into this type of music.
Okay.
You get me? So I'm kind of still learning. You know, I don't see there's a lot of hate. When you can't really get hate when you're being real. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're being yourself, there's not really
you'll get hate,
you know what I'm saying?
but from a fake page.
Yeah, but from a fake page, of course. But what I'm trying to say is that you can't fake something that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that generally people can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I sing right here. I can sing. I play the guitar. I'm real. It's just what I do.
What about in the comments on your YouTube? Did you get any negative comments?
Some, but honestly, I've worked so hard to get these good feedback, you know what I'm saying? That bad feedback doesn't really faze me no more. I've heard it all. You know what I'm saying? It'll never amount to nothing. You'll never do nothing. Music will never give you enough income to feed your family. I've heard it all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm here living proof that, hey, no matter against all odds, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep believing in yourself because ultimately at the end of the day, all we got is ourselves and God, bro.
You know, it's funny. There was this one guy that he kept commenting on all my videos, all my episodes, okay?
Yeah.
And this was in the very beginning. I would say like the first 50 episodes.
Okay.
And this is when I used to look at comments.
Okay.
Y este cabrón, like, your podcast sucks. You're fucking trash. You know, and the thing is, this guy had an actual picture of himself on there. So I would screenshot it, blow it up, and start sending it to some people.
Yeah,
I found out who he was.
Oh.
And somebody told me he usually goes to this bar on this night, and I showed up.
Oh shit, that's right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
That's right, Tony.
He commented on at least 30 of them.
Yeah. He was asking for it. Yeah.
So I walked right up to him, asked where to God. He looked like he fucking saw a ghost. And you know what the first thing he said? Hey, Tony, I was only fucking around, homie. I'm a fan. That's what he said, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'm like, I didn't even say shit. You know? But he paid for my drinks. And we took a picture.
There you go. Hey, dope. That's dope. That's
ultimately,
dope.
you know what he said? You never respond to my comments.
Hey, yeah. There's some people like that, bro.
Yeah,
There's some
so
people like that.
I don't respond to nobody. Fuck. Does that mean like, you know, your feelings got hurt? Like shit.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was
a lot of them are low key fans, bro.
Yeah.
So now let me ask you, because I'm in a drinking mood.
Yeah.
If you guys want to refill on a tequila, please let me know.
I'm good.
I think I'm good with this beer. 'Cause I gotta work in the morning. I gotta be there at 5 in the morning.
Just call in Buzz.
Yeah, I can't come because I'm buzzed.
Yeah, you guys don't want me working it.
Yes, it would.
Do you guys have anything else that you can give the people?
Like, what do you mean?
Con la guitarra?
Oh, con la guitarra, of course. That always.
This guy's so versatile. You can come up with anything, man. He could play you an oldies.
Yeah. You guys want to know?
Is there a cover song that you guys have done?
Yeah, plenty. We can do a cover. Just
start playing, man.
We're doing oldie because everyone's drinking and they like, you know.
Yeah, let's do it.
This guitar is not really for oldies, but
I'll do it. It's all good.
Do that. I'd rather fuck you. No, I'm gonna do a Ramon Ayala cut.
Do a Ramon Ayala. Clavado en este rincón, como tú clavaste a mi corazón. Estos tragos que tomo yo son pura tristeza y son mi dolor. Te fuiste, no sé por qué. Yo sé que me querías, yo sé que me adorabas. Por si acaso quieres regresar, te voy a esperar, te voy a esperar.
Everybody.
Tragos de amargo licor que no me hacen olvidar y me siento como un cobarde y hasta me pongo a llorar. Te fuiste y no sé por qué. Yo sé que me querías, yo sé que me adorabas. Por si acaso quieres regresar, te voy a esperar, te voy a esperar. Tragos de amargo licor que no me hacen olvidar y me siento como un cobarde que hasta me pongo a llorar.
Damn, let's give him a hand clap, everybody. Let's give him a hand clap. Damn, them boys can sing.
Thank you. I
Bro,
appreciate it.
I'm in a good fucking mood, but I feel like crying on purpose.
There you go. There you go. Hey,
You know?
hey, that song's very emotional.
It
That
is.
Song, that song is very. A lot of people can connect to that song. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, let me tell you something. Okay. One thing that I can say about a lot of black artists, and I'm going to be specific, a lot of Mexican artists, okay? We sing our songs with passion.
Hey, yes. Amen.
It's true, bro.
Amen on that one.
Look,
Yes.
you can look at like Ramon Ayala, you can look at Juan Gabriel, you can look at Vicente Fernandez, you can look at guys like Marvin Gaye, Al Green, Brent Wood, a lot of amazing artists. And a lot of those guys, bro, they didn't have a lot, so they knew where they came from, and they sang with their heart, so it touched people.
Exactly.
Today, I don't think, my opinion, a lot of music is not touching people.
You're right.
That's
You're
why
right.
it's in one day,
Yes,
out the
out the
other.
next. Yes, exactly. It's about longevity, man, and anybody that's around me will know that I do everything on feeling, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's on feeling. You got to.
You had a look on your face right now. You were like,
I agree. I agree. Look, I feel like those.
Speak a little bit closer, my bro.
Like those songs of old, whether it's these old corridos or these oldies that the African American community have given us, those songs are full of passion.
Mhm.
And I agreed with that look was more like I agree
Yes.
with what you're saying. These days, the songs are more about like it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, since the
Twerking.
90s.
Yeah.
It's all about fucking pussy, fucking money,
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah.
Like I'm badass, I'll fuck you up, or we'll fucking kill you, we'll shoot your
Chingo.
ass. But it makes people. But I notice a lot of people. They love that shit. They love that shit. But you're right. It's there for a little bit, and then it goes, and then something new comes.
Yeah, it doesn't have longevity.
But it doesn't have longevity. Yeah,
Yeah,
longevity
longevity.
like
Yes.
these other oldies
Right.
always have forever. Because back in those days, it was just a different time,
Right.
and they had more passion, and it was more musical as well. It was
Right.
more based off of like melodies
and
feeling for sure. Yeah, I agreed. That's what the look was.
You know, it's funny. Like
I
you
was
got
just thinking about today's music. That's why I get.
Yes.
If there was a negative look, I was thinking about today's music because I'm trying to be diverse as a musician.
Yes.
And I'm trying to listen to all genres, especially like the new rap. Like for me, it's hard for me to listen to, but like I try to keep an open mind.
Same here. Same here. And I express my feelings about new rap. Is new crap, but that's just me. That's just me. You know, I know, like my kids, they love this new stuff.
Right.
And they're like, well, Dad, why do you hate on it? I say, mijo, I love rap.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't see what I saw then today.
I feel you.
But times change. Yeah, but back then we had talents.
Yeah. No, and you're right. And you're right because back then there wasn't so much technology as there is now.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
back then you actually had to have talent
Right.
in
Yes.
order to entertain. You get what I'm saying?
Isn't it funny that we had less then than we have today, and we had classics, timeless classics
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
and then today you're in one week and out the other.
Yes.
Today we have a TikTok jingle.
Yeah, basically.
You know?
Yeah.
You're right. I went viral.
yeah. I feel you.
You know, that's all kids want to do.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what
attention
they're.
span.
That's what they're.
The technology,
You ask the
honestly.
kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be a YouTube sensation. I want
Yeah.
to be a TikTok star.
No, okay, here's another one. Oh my God. Okay, here's one. Everybody in the room, raise up your hand if you guys know what this is. I'm an influencer.
I don't know what it means, but you know.
Like, I influence people to drink tequila with me.
Yeah, I get you.
So, you know, yeah, I influence people to succeed.
There you go.
I influence people to have a good time. But that's just mamones. I'm a TikTok influencer. I got 1 million followers. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Their best life now and fucking where they're traveling and what they're eating.
Yes, yes.
That's how they're influencing people.
One weenie wanted me to interview him. I'm a TikTok influencer. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to your job at Subway. You know, yeah. Like seriously with the fake ass tuna. So, no, you know, it's like I don't get you guys. Like I really don't. I try, but I don't. So I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer que te vayas mucho a la verga, culero. So, anyways, do you guys want to refill, man, or no?
No, I'm good. I'm good with this drink.
Okay,
man.
cool. Anyways, bro.
Take one more of these.
Okay, anybody got another beer for my boy? Check right there. And
It's all right.
Okay.
It's all right. I'll take
Hey,
one.
bro, you were actually your other channel right there, dog.
No, I finished this one right
Oh,
here.
it's done?
That's good.
Oh.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
I asked the question, 45 votes.
Okay.
If it was fire, what they just did.
Yeah.
It's the only one that we've ever had where it says hell yeah, 100%.
100%.
That's right. Hey,
Hell
respect.
yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, do you got? Let's do one more oldie. Is that cool?
Yeah, you want to do the one you do all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right.
Okay, everybody. Once again, Scrizzy Santana. And this is not pre-recorded. This is live
You want to use mine? Or you got it?
on Rhodium Radio.
You want to use mine? Just because it's.
We want to cry.
Once again, yeah, we want. Who? Hey, put on there. Who wants to cry?
Picks on the side. The pick.
Hey, notice it was still playing though. I can still stay there because I'm never gonna go to. The
Okay, everybody, put it on there. Who wants to cry?
Who wants to cry? We're gonna do since you were saying, some oldies. So. If you don't want me, show me that you love me. If you don't want me, don't lead me on, girl. But if you need me, show me a little sugar. Cause when I'm feeling blue and I need you, there's just one thing that you should do. Just give me some type of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine. Oh, just give me some type of sign, girl. Oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine. Oh, just give me some type of sign. Ooh, sign. If you don't want me, show me that you love me. If you don't want me, don't lead me on, girl. But if you need me, show me that you love me. Cause when I'm feeling blue and I need you, there's just one thing that you should do. Just give me some type of sign, oh, oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine. Oh, just give me some type of sign, oh, oh, my baby, to show me that you're mine. Oh, just give me some type of sign. Ooh, sign. Ooh, sign. Hey, Brandon is a beast, bro.
Brandon, come on, everybody.
Let's give it up. I appreciate you guys.
By the way, I was crying low key. Yeah, I was crying inside.
No, you mentioned Brandon Wood. I was like,
Yes.
man, I had to do one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Vicente Fernandez had a song called Por Tu Maldito Amor, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you make a gangster put like Por Tu Maldito Chronic?
That's right. Hey, that's a good idea. I'll keep it in mind. Honestly. Yeah.
And I never said it. It's all yours.
That's right.
I'm just trying to spark ideas, homie.
That's right. Dope.
So, okay. So, any shows, anything where people can go see you? Because obviously they seen you perform here.
Yes, sir.
But maybe they might want to see you, on stage. Or if they don't see you on stage anytime soon, where can they book you? Do they just reach you on your?
Yeah. On my Instagram, if you guys want to book me, just Scrizzy Santana _714. I mean, we haven't done backyard gigs in a while, but I'm always willing. And
as long as you guys pay. Okay?
As long as there's a fee, you know what I'm saying, and there's money involved, and usually beer, comida, we're there, bro.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like some birria. Birria, that's at the same time.
Birria, yes.
That's what it always
It's always
is. Every time we do a gig in the backyard, it's always birria.
Birria or carne asada or tacos.
Yeah.
Birria con arroz, frijoles, and pico de gallo, some nice ass Mexican girls. That's it. Unas pinches nalgonas.
I'll say hell yes to the pico de gallo.
Okay. I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble. So, okay. Now, anything I didn't ask you guys? Anything you guys want to promote? Anything you want to share? Anything you want to say?
Well, I just want to shout out to Luis from Afinarte. I mean, for believing in me and giving me all these opportunities, man. Without him, believing in me, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Okay. So, and I want to shout out to my manager, 48 Ways, for always freaking. He's always here everywhere I go. Whether if it's a studio session or guitars, whether I'm laying down vocals or anything, he's here. He's supporting. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate 48 a lot. You know what I'm saying? And for my homie right here, Lobo, has been here since Lobo Montoya.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who started that?
I did. Yeah.
Okay, why Lobo?
We had a group with JR.
Okay.
And another guy named Alex Moran AM, and we were just like, hey, what should we call you when you solo?
Yeah.
Shit, well, fuck, I like Wolf. And they're like, nah, we gotta do that shit in Spanish.
Yeah.
So they started calling me Lobo Montoya.
Okay, everybody, for those of you guys don't know, this is Wolf, a.k.a. Lobo.
My Instagram is Wolfpack Montoya.
Wolfpack Montoya. Just like that, all together?
Wolfpack_Montoya.
Once again, follow him, Wolfpack_Montoya. And are you open to work with artists like, man, I like the way he plays, I want to hire him?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. I could do all kinds of different... If it weren't for this guy, like, he inspires me to do different styles, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So I started learning how to do... So because of him, I started learning how to do Spanish music. I never did Spanish music in my entire life. And now I know how to do Spanish music, but now I'm starting to get into other stuff like cumbias, bachata, and I'm just trying to learn as much as I can with the limited time that I have because I have a full-time job.
Educate me with what is bachata. If you could speak a little bit, when I say speak a little bit closer, like this, to the mic.
Okay, so bachata for me, I'm still brand new to it.
Okay.
So I can't really explain it to you. I could only play. Now, even then, I created my own bachata. I don't even know like an actual bachata song, how to play it.
Is it trap chata?
No, it's not.
Yeah. What about horchata? No.
Horchata. Are you sure it's not trap chata?
Trap chata. What about horchata?
Okay, play a little bachata if you can.
Okay, so now the bachata that I'm about to play, I created myself based off of just listening to it a little bit.
Okay.
Right. So it's like it's still new to me. But I'm trying to be diverse as I possibly can. So. Shit, I'm a little bit buzzed.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Hit him up.
Let's forget that.
Hit him on the DM and he'll send you something.
Yeah, I'll send you. Just look on my Instagram. You'll see some shit on there.
That'll work. Now, what about? I'm just throwing it out there. What about reggaeton? Do you guys do reggaeton now?
I mean, I'll sing on a reggaeton. I've been on a reggaeton. I made reggaeton beats. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. But my preference is more of what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
You know?
I'm going to give you guys a free reggaeton beat if you guys want to sample me. That's it. That's what reggaeton is.
That is reggaeton.
Fuck. You could do that beat and put anybody's acapella over it, and G-Unit did a reggaeton song. You know?
Shit. You're right. No, you're right.
It's true, bro. Like, you know, when my son was showing me shit, I'm like, mijo, that's a 5-minute beat.
It's a 5-minute beat. I feel you.
Okay. That's
yeah, I just.
You know, I'm thinking boleros. That's why.
Yeah, you're thinking bolero.
I'm thinking bolero. Do you guys know any boleros?
No.
I'm sorry, what?
Any boleros?
No, I don't know boleros. No.
Okay. Because I want to end it with one more song.
One more song?
Yeah, one more song. What's a good oldie that you know the fans would really enjoy from Scrizzy Santana?
Oldie.
What about any Juan Gabriel? Any?
Juan Gabriel.
Te lo pido por favor. I would say Noah, but you guys probably wouldn't like that one.
I love that song.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know.
Do you know what the Noah is, homeboy? No.
I know one oldie, but I don't know it all.
Okay, no, you know what, do something you're familiar with, and let's just give it to the people, and that's how we close out the show. But I'll tell you what, before you guys do that, give some shout outs, and then we'll jump into the song.
Yeah. Well, I just want to shout out to my family, to the Full of Funk team listening, to my daughter Mia, to my son BG, and my other son Izzy, to my girl, to my mom, to just everyone that's listening in right now. You know, thank you for believing me, and thank you for always pushing me.
Absolutely, bro. Go ahead, bro.
You have any?
No, shout out.
Oh shoot.
You got it?
Yeah.
Shit. Shout out to you, Scrizzy Santana, AM. What does Ava go through? Standout Productions. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
Oh, and JR.
Okay.
Definitely JR.
That I do music with. Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're going to close out with a song. Make sure you guys drop some fire on the live chat.
Gangster shit. You just follow me.
All right.
Yo sé que la vida es corta, pero es eso no me importa, colectando mis billetes, fumando harta mota, aquí con los vagos, con los cholos del barrio, fumando relajado, con un suspiro me levanto, cantando melodías, siendo feria todos los días, todo lo que hago brilla, gracias a Dios por este regalo que me has dado, nunca has fallado. Yo me pongo a rezar, que me ayude a Dios lograr todos mis sueños. No confío en nadie más, mi pasión es música, fumando levantado. Solo mi guitarra yo, para inspiración es lo que quiero yo. Solo mi guitarra yo, para inspiración es lo que quiero yo. Yo soy el cabrón que se carga un pistolón, mato con mis melodías, yo soy el mejor, por las calles yo me voy, Scrizzy gon' destroy, gangsta shit, tú sabes cómo soy, rolling in the boys, gangsta shit, with my clique, stay legit, gangsta shit, with my clique, stay legit, échalo.
Yo, that shit was fucking beautiful, bro. That shit was beautiful. We good, man.
Hey,
we good.
shout out to Tony, man. Thank you for having me on here.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for coming through, and I'm gonna let you guys know this will not be the last time you guys are here.
Hey, Simon.
Okay,
Hey,
like
no.
I really would like to bring you guys back.
Heck
Okay,
yeah, man.
Okay. Once again, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and give my shout outs. Once again, I'm gonna give a shout out to Scrizzy Santana. Once again, Suerte Team. Once again, my boy Alex Cervantes Enterprise. My boy Norbert. My son B. Scanless. And Anthony the Hip Hop Jedi. Other than that, everybody else, much love, much respect to all you subscribers. Everybody tuned in. We wouldn't be shit without you. So I want to make that clear. Much love, much respect to everybody who liked, subscribed, commented, hated. Doesn't matter. You guys still watched. It's all good. Much love, much respect. I'll see you guys here Sunday with a very controversial, anticipated guest. Okay? Probably the most anticipated guest of 2022. See you guys here Sunday, and we out. Yo, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch.